Oh, there we go. What up,
We are
everybody? It is time to party. Ka-chow. What's up, Nombre? How we living, brother?
hey, doing well, bro. Better late than never, right? All 1 minute. I'm just joking, bro. Just joking.
Oh,
Just
come
picking
on,
you.
Nombre. It's the Dude Network. Punctuality is not our thing.
Two Fridays in a row.
Listen, I
three.
had everything
I'm
set
lost.
beforehand. I was here a half hour beforehand, but where were you? Don't worry about
I
that.
was just chilling, making stories, putting us out there that what's going on.
Hey, you're a better man than me. That's a fact. So,
yeah, man.
Real excited about this one tonight, man. I know a lot of people are as well. Savannah Bananas.
They need to log on. They need to log on. This is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Do you like my Corpus Christi cap?
Oh yeah.
It's
What's
the
their
affiliates of the Astros, the champion Astros, AA.
Oh yeah. What's their mascot? The trash cans, Corpus Christi
Hooks.
trash cans, or is it the iPads?
Hooks.
Oh yeah. Is that what they use? The hook them in, the stolen signs.
No, bro. No. We don't use physical. We just use hearing. Yeah.
Oh.
But I've said before, everybody cheats. Anytime there's a runner on second, he's stealing. He's stealing the signal.
Boy, spoken like a true South Texan. I can tell you that right there.
Tell you what. You know what was another great year was 2017 playoffs. That was a great year. Hey, weren't the Guardians in the playoffs in 17?
Yeah.
Who beat them?
We were cheated right out of it too.
Who beat them? I don't remember.
It was this team called the Houston Trastros. Maybe you've heard of them.
Man,
it messed up Trevor Bauer so bad that he went to LA and started doing all the crazy shit. That's how bad you ruined the guy's career.
Hey, not me.
Not me, he said. Real quick though, before we get too much into this fun topic of like Nombre just got me right where he wants me because I've been avoiding this topic forever because I don't want to talk about it. Like I definitely looked at him calling the night they won. I'm like, I'm not answering it. That's right, Nombre. I purposely
run that voicemail. Run that. That's an intoxicated.
Oh, that's deleted. That is permanently deleted, brother. That is permanently deleted. But of course, tonight's show, we got to run it, man. We got some good partners to help make this show possible. They're really good partners of the Dude Network and Cleveland Whiskey. All the shots are brought by Cleveland Whiskey. And real excited about that. Going to be up there next Saturday, the 19th. With the wife, we're going up to the Honey Barrel Bourbon Bash. Come on up. It's free to the public. Register on clevelandwhiskey.com. I sound choppy. I thought you looked choppy, Nombre. So I don't know. Hopefully we don't have any connection issues. What up, Big K?
Oh boy.
I don't know. So anyway, we'll be talking more about that, promoting that heavy this week. Come hang out with me and Mrs. Dudette, Alyssa, this Saturday up at Cleveland Whiskey, up at their warehouse. Go check them out. Branch barbecue sauce, also Fieldhouse mustard. Fort won the Grand Reserve champion at the National Mustard Competition this year. Branch Ranchero. He just did like a pulled chicken with Branchero and poured it over top of Kraft mac and cheese, and it was one of the most delicious looking things I've ever seen. And of course, Willow Seasonings and Blends. The Sweet Heat, the Grand Reserve champion of the out at the American Royal and winner of the American of the Heat category. Love Willow. Memphis barbecue is awesome, but also don't forget that they also have the sauce, sweet things, and the Colorado 1859. Nombre, you know as much as I do. I love Willow. I use it on everything. Also, Redbeard seasoning. We know that's he just congratulations to him. Won the unique category, first overall with the street corn seasoning at the Scobie Awards. Congratulations to Redbeard. You can try some of that with the Wild Game. You can use promo code The Dude Network to save 10%. And also on Willow, use Johnsy 2022 for 10% off of Johnsy. And also go to my link tree, and you can save money on a cow or a hog, the whole hog or cow. So, yeah, pretty excited about that one. They gave us a link, $50 off an eighth of a beef, $40 off a quarter of a pig. We only got one pig, one cow. So first come, first serve. Go get it. Links in the link tree. Just hop on there and get yours now. Take a deposit. All right, man. Done with that. But I'm excited, man. Excited for our partners. I know everyone gets a little winded sometimes, but sometimes you just got to really show your appreciation. They've been really good to us before we were starting to get, people like the Savannah Bananas on, So we'll be checking with them. We're waiting. They will be joining Kyle Luigs. Kyle Luigs will be joining us here soon. Really like this guy's story. North Georgia. He transferred from North Georgia. I want to say it's a D2 school. If it's not D2, it's NAIA. And then took advantage of the transfer, and then transferred to Jacksonville State, which is a D1 school, small D1 school, and did good enough there to latch on with the Savannah Bananas, and they just blew up in popularity. And he was kind of right along there with them for this, and he is kind of the star of the show. He'll try to strike a guy out, and he'll pitch catch with the catcher. He'll pitch as fast as he possibly can, and it'll be a timed at bat. He gets the whole crowd dancing. He'll mic him up while he's pitching. He'll let the broadcaster call. You're good. He'll let the broadcaster call his pitch. What am I throwing here? He'll be like, slider. And he's like, all right, man. So he'll throw a slider. They're getting ready to do the World Tour for 2023, the Savannah Bananas World Tour 2023.
I'm pumped.
Yeah,
they'll be in Sugarland.
Okay, is that close to you? I mean, I don't know the geography very well yet.
That's south of Houston, which is the AAA affiliates of the champions, Astros.
Let it go,
Space Cowboys. What? I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Like a butter knife.
Not even with the ridges, really smooth and
yeah, rusted ass one too, old school one.
That's too funny.
Yeah, they're coming to Akron, Ohio. So they'll be playing in Akron, Ohio. So that'll be real exciting. Banana spam. No, hopefully not. No, they're coming. Kyle will be joining us here shortly. Waiting on that. But no, it's gonna be real exciting to talk to him and his perspective of what it's been like. He's been with them for so long that he kind of has seen when they started out to what they've become to where they're getting ready to go on a world tour. So I'm sure it's been a hell of a ride, and I'm really, really excited about all that. Damon, what's up? What's up, Damon? Back Porch Barbecue.
Amen.
Yeah, man. Buddy. Yeah, man. Carolina Gold money.
Guys, so if you're not familiar at all, you're like, hey, where the fuck's the barbecue? I'm already cussing. We're not even after party. Jesus Christ, sorry, peeps.
Yeah. Oh, now we're
into
it. Oh my God. Slow down.
All in 2 sentences, man. I'm on fire.
You went to hell, brought demons up to heaven. I don't know what happened. Here we are.
Yeah. But y'all need to go check them out. Find them on YouTube, Instagram, Savannah Bananas. Great entertainment, clean entertainment, joyful. You're talking about athleticism showing through, just entertainment. It's amazing on both sides of the ball. It's incredible. I get tired for the batter. Man, that batter's up there 10 seconds before something happens.
Oh man. Yeah, he's sitting out there winding up, or when you strike out, you don't get to just strike out. The ref, the ump will sit there and do a 30-second jig before he finally rings you up, and he'll do a split and stuff. Yeah, it's and and it's fascinating because now they're part of this. I don't know what the pay scale is, but you'd think it'd be pretty competitive now with minor league system, because the minor league guys don't make any money unless you get a signing bonus. Everyone forgets, if you play at AA, if you don't get a big signing bonus, you're living off $2,000 a month and living with a host family.
A host, or you're
Yeah.
No, but it's great entertainment. I guess I'll say it before he gets on here, and I hope we don't know disrespect. I compare it to the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
I
So
think
if you have never seen them, that's what you're like, oh, family oriented entertainment, just out bunker things. We'll talk about a few things with Kyle, but guy on stilts batting. I mean, you're talking about all kind of antics. They have that announcer in the full suit and the hat. What are those called? Those hats called? I always forget what they're called. Bowler hat or something. I think that's what you call it. They have that announcer. A lot of good things. The dance routines. It's a little bit of NSYNC Backstreet Boy action on the baseball field. It's all in sync and stuff with modern music, not that I listen to those guys a lot or anything, but just saying, but it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff.
You know a thing or two because you've seen a thing or two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was in that era. Well, we're the same age, Tony. We're in that era where there was NSYNC everything.
Yeah, you all saw that. It happened. We had to put the dog behind my back. That's how it works. Just for the record,
we all know.
Inside scoop, there's a dog behind me about 99% of these shows sleeping that no one even knows exist. So there's that.
He's blended in with the blanket.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, the wool blanket underneath the shirt. But also, so let's talk about the rest of the show here tonight. Hopefully we get Kyle on here soon.
Busy man.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Iron Oak Barbecue Pits gave us the green light to brainstorm for them as a dudes of the round table over like grilling accessories, smoking accessories, like that you can make by welding, like tools, barbecue tools that are new or need improved on. So it'll be fun to get everybody's perspective of what they think would be something that they haven't seen that's on the market. Iron Oak Barbecue Pits out of Las Vegas, Nevada. How about that?
Nice.
How about that? I mean,
y'all stick around for that. Y'all put your comments in the ideas. What the heck you want to see?
Yeah,
you have a brainstorm.
We want to see,
and we'll take all the credit. We'll take all the credit, but hey, just give us your thoughts and ideas.
We'll take all the credit for sure. Yeah, Mikey's like, I have ideas. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, and then we also Johnson's been crushing it, man. And I got a surprise guest. You don't even know. This came together like right before. So
tonight?
Tonight we have a surprise guest coming on.
We have a threesome tonight?
We have we have a full-out production. We have a menage a trois, as they would say. Yeah, menage a trois.
Oh man.
So so we have a special guest coming on. He's been on the show before, but I don't want to say anything more than that because now we're at the point where that could mean a lot. It could be anybody. I also got confirmation. Mr. Bill Wheeler, hit me up tonight, wanting to know how everything was going, and as he's down at the Cook School, and I was like, when we're getting everybody back on, that was a lot of fun. And he said, I think next time they have a Myron Mixon School, we're going to get Myron and Bill back on the show for another round. Proof that people actually might enjoy coming on this dumb show and having a good time. So there's that. The Winningest Man in Barbecue.
I like it.
Yeah, Winningest Man in Barbecue is going to be on as many weekend parties as he's won Memphis and Mays, too.
Yes.
I think
I see what you did there.
I don't know, 2 or 3. I'm not sure.
That man's won so many awards. I'm not sure what to count. He's like the Tom Brady of barbecue.
Yeah, he's the GOAT, man. He just goes and competes and wins, like just because. Like, yeah. There's a competition tomorrow. Like, I'll make it. You need somebody? Yeah, I'll be there.
Speaking of competition, I think the World Food Championships in the Dallas area is going on, and a lot of my social media friends. They got hit with that cold front, man. It was like a nasty, windy water. Everybody's in shorts and Crocs, sandals, tennis shoes. It's like that Kevin Hart scene. They weren't ready. Man.
Everyone came down there like, oh, it's Texas, baby. I'm warm in November. Let's go.
Nope. Our first cold front, and we're in the North Texas is getting like close to I don't know, the upper 20s. So that's below freezing. And as a matter of fact, the cold front's blowing in South Texas. So we'll wake up to like 40-degree weather, which when here in South Texas, guys, if you don't know South Texas, we're used to like butt fuck hot. And God, I already cussed again. Jesus Christ. Oh
no, what?
Anyways, when it gets below 70, we're struggling down here, guys. We're struggling. So,
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously in all the feels. He's got all the feels from this cold front. That is a fact.
Yeah. I already have the heater on, right? The house is already 80 degrees and everything, so we're ready for the cold front.
Ready,
you know.
I love
you go to the local HEB. Hey, shout out to HEB. You want to sponsor the Dude Network? Your boy Nombre from South Texas himself. All the food products make soups.
Part 2 makes more sense to that than part 1, but I appreciate where your head's at. Go ahead.
what, man? We got but all the groceries, like the beef soups and all the kind of soups we make down here, all that's gone. Meat's gone. Vegetables are gone. So the cold front's coming, and the cold front came at the first of the month. Man, we went to go get some essential items, egg, bread, and it was ransacked. I was like, do we really got to max out your card? I'm just saying. I wish I had a card, but you had to fucking swipe everything. But I don't know. If you want to sell me some of your card points for real cash, let me know. Yes, I'm drinking water. I have a company social event tomorrow, so
I didn't say nothing, man. You're the one that's all insecure about it. I didn't say a word.
No. I'm totally okay, guys. If y'all used to know Nombre before, I used to drink like Tuesday through Sunday, right? Don't think about it. It's every day. I just left out Monday, okay? But things have changed in life, and I got to be more of an adult, and I probably just drink on Saturday. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Tony, cheers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Friday's like, that's the end of my week. My kids aren't in any sports yet or anything like that. So we can still work hard Monday to Friday. Then I can get after a little bit on Fridays. So, Chad Vaughn, what's up, everybody? Says Chad. What's up, Chad? How we doing, man?
What's up, buddy? Man, I might have to get a beer. If Kyle comes on, he has a beer, I'll go grab a beer.
If he comes on, man, I don't know. I'm not getting any responses. That would be. We went all out on the yellow graphic on this one, so that would be a rough one. That would be a rough one.
It won't be the first time we've been burned, but
I don't know if this has ever happened. I don't know if we've ever done the show.
Got up to showtime,
and then someone just didn't show up. I don't think we've ever had a no call, no show. We've had some guests that, and always seem to be the ones that you have brought to the table. That
yeah, I quit inviting people. I was like, nah.
Hey, you got Burley on.
Yes.
Which we will be. It might be Mass. It might be Masshole. It might be. But and that's fine. It is what it is. In all fairness, we probably had no business having him on this show to begin with.
Why not? We're sports fans, so Tony and I will probably call each other
and millions and millions, and we got
the Rocks fans. Oh wait a minute, wrong sport.
Yeah,
wrong sport.
We got a lot of. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see how it works. Fuck it. Another 10, 15 minutes. I'll have to jump on. All right. Masshole says he's in. I was going to text the guest, the surprise, to go ahead and we're going to do a pivot here. Come on.
Well, we can go all day,
Oh yeah, this ain't nothing.
Can you talk? Let's talk about our fantasy league, bro. How Nombre is climbing up.
You are kind of coming up, man. And when my team don't figure it out, we're kind of done.
So, I would say I'm all the way up the midway when I was second to last. We're a 10-man league, and I'm at 5th place. But if I look at the 5th place, all I gotta do is win, and Branch and you need to lose, dude. I can get to second place.
If you look at I'm not projected to do that good this weekend. So
it looked so Willow's 1st place, but his points are lower than 2nd place, 3rd place, and 5th place. I mean, y'all just need to have a bad week. I need to have a great week, and I can get to actually number 2 or 3. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I can't get to one. Anything
No,
else?
don't need to be one. Let me go ahead. I'm sorry, everybody. It's on here. I apologize to everybody. It's on here. We had this all nice and set up. It's all right. That's live. Hey, that's what happens when you go live. Shit happens. But with that being said, we're just going to keep going with the flow. We have some other stuff lined up, and that's no big deal. We'll just hopefully get going with that. We got the brainstorm session still with Iron Oak. We're going to have more foodie talk. We're not going to talk about the dumbass Astros anymore. That's a given. And yeah, I said what I said. I'll die on the mountain too. Tony and Nombre is all we need. Yep. Yeah. Shit happens. That's right, Robert. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah. No homo. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what makes it. Why? How did we get there? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Are you a mess? Is it because your connection on the internet's a little iffy at best? I mean, is that what you're like in your head, or is it cold front? I mean, it's ruined the internet. Is that how bad cold is? The internet even hates cold in Texas.
Yep. We actually have a PTSD from February of 2020 for a whole week when it froze down here. We almost lost the whole state of Texas grid, and that was scary. And for everybody that worked in the line business, that was a very, very long week, But hey, we're going to talk about that. I just get bad memories and shit like that.
Well, you work at, I don't know if people might not realize this, but Nombre here works for American Electric Power, like an electrician. And so maybe shouldn't have said the company. That's probably shit. Dear HR. One of your employees was throwing F-bombs followed by JCs numerous times.
I should take that over. F-bomb, and GAC.
Bad weather down there's not good days for you. Not good days. So, yeah, there's a little reason you get a little more PTSD than the common cold, as they would say.
Yeah. Man, I didn't think I was going to need the fan, but I guess because we have the heater at 80 degrees in the Nombre household, I probably need the fan.
Oh, all right. We do have. He is coming. So let me.
Maybe he just finished doing like a pitching session or something.
Yeah, maybe he's got done doing like a skit. Maybe they were doing some choreographed dancing sessions out.
Yeah, like that. Hey, Macarena. Oh, they need to do Macarena. Say shout out to Nombre in South Texas.
I want to ask if he can pitch like Hideo Nomo. Best pitching form ever.
David Slade. Is that like Deathstroke from the DC Comics? No, sorry. Did my comicness just show right there?
No,
sorry, guys.
I heard that guy doesn't even like Thanksgiving. That's what I heard. All right, here it comes. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Nombre? All right, here we go. All right. After practicing a most recent choreographed dance session out in Savannah, out in center field, a guy that spent 3 years at North Georgia said, "Nah, not good enough. I want more than that," he said. He said, I can do bigger. So he goes to Jacksonville State. And you know what? Kills it. Absolutely crushes it. No surprise. He's like, I want more than this. He goes, I got more in the tank. I'm not done throwing pellets 130 miles an hour like Nolan Ryan. I got more Ks to throw.
Texas boy.
No, he's not.
Nolan Ryan? He was born in Refugio, Texas.
No, we're not talking about Nolan Ryan. This guy's better than Nolan Ryan. He's so awesome that he even chose to stay with Savannah Bananas so Nolan Ryan could keep all his records. Right out of the Savannah Bananas, getting ready to come to the 2023 World Tour. He's 6'5". We'll say that. I think it's 6 something. He looks like he's 6'5", but he's built like Paul Bunyan. Tall. He probably gets people excited.
The slimmer.
Like the ladies.
Not that I check him out.
We do. He's a good-looking guy. Without further ado, right out Savannah, it's Kyle Luigs. What's up, brother?
How you guys doing?
Good,
What's up, man.
That was probably one of the better introductions I've ever gotten on one of these kind of podcasts.
Hey.
Yes.
We just try to be remembered, man. We just try to be remembered.
We like to be above average. I like how you said not the best, but one of the best. So hey, we're above average.
We always start out strong with the intro, and then it just kind of like the wild things, man, or the party animals. It just goes straight downhill. I mean,
well, Kyle, you got to understand Tony's intros, right? He's like, bam, 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 butterfly. And then they're like, okay, they're with the intro, pull them up,
I got you.
So how we living, man? Is it off season?
Yeah, we're doing good. We are in the off season, running a couple camps and stuff like that, leading up through December, and then we'll get started in February. So kind of just crossing the T's, dotting the I's, getting ready for stuff to kick off in February.
All right, man. So February. Now, where's it starting? That's when the World Tour starts. Are you guys doing like some home game stuff before you start doing the tour?
We actually start in February is when the World Tour starts, and we actually don't start at home. We're starting in West Palm Beach, Florida, which is a stop that we did this past tour. We play a couple games. I think we go West Palm Beach, Daytona, and then come back to Savannah. And then after that, it's kind of a getting into a routine of like going away for a week and playing somewhere on the West Coast or somewhere in the middle of the country, and then coming back to Savannah and playing a couple games and then going back and forth.
Nice.
So how long now? You've been with the team 3 or 4 years?
This is actually going on my 5th year. I think some people are saying they're 6th. I started my first year, my sophomore summer, which was 2018. That was the first summer that I played for the Bananas. And then we went 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. And then right after that summer was whenever I got hired full time to be a player and a camp instructor.
Now, when did they become the Bananas? Because they were the Savannah Sand Gnats before the Bananas, correct?
Yeah, most prior to that. The Bananas started in 2016.
Okay, so you're an OG then. You've been around the block. You've seen the beauty of the Savannah Banana grow from this unedible green banana to this delicious Costa Rican beautiful bastard of a banana that is now going on the world tour. Yeah, Nombre, that was bad. God, I knew this was going to happen with this.
I didn't think that was that bad. No,
it was going there, and then we get the guy from Texas involved, and shit goes downhill, Kyle. That's just how it goes, man.
From Texas? Where are you from in Texas?
South Texas. You know where Corpus is at? Corpus Christi?
We actually have a girl on our marketing team that went to Corpus Christi A&M.
All right. Yeah, Islander. She's an Islander. Yeah.
We had a guy, I think it was 2019. Yeah, my second summer that I played for the Bananas that came from Corpus Christi that played with us. So we got some ties there. I was born in Arlington. So
he is a Texas boy.
He is Nolan Ryan. I knew it.
I've got a lot of family in the Fort Worth area and in the Austin, like Pflugersville area. So,
well, you any family from Ohio?
I don't. We actually have some people in the office that are from Ohio too. So
there we go. Yeah, y'all are coming to Akron, man. I'm excited for that. I think I'm gonna try to take the family. It's like 40 minutes up the road, man. So I want to try to make the Akron game.
I've never been to the state of Ohio, so I'm very excited for that.
It's awesome. It's probably the greatest state in the whole union. We have all kinds of stuff, you know.
Because y'all are coming down to Sugarland, right, to play the Space Cowboys?
Yeah, and so we're gonna bring our own team, the Party Emos, to play in Sugarland. But I will say probably like going forward, like with tickets going on like pre-sale before like stuff goes live to the public, that's definitely been like one of, if not like the biggest stops that we've had on the tour that has gone like if we wanted to, I think we could play 8 games there and like sell all of them out. And it's the fact that like Texas is such a big state and such a big baseball state. I think that like there's plenty of other places, like you could play in Frisco, you could play in Arlington,
Corpus.
at the old Globe Life Stadium, you could play at Whataburger.
Field.
Yeah, we could do that.
Hey.
There's so many places to hit there, and we're only doing one. So I think that's why there's like such a big grab towards Sugarland.
And 24, y'all gonna come all the way down to Corpus.
I think we could legitimately probably do like a whole Texas tour, and probably just hit like a bunch of stadiums in there and have a good time.
Yeah, because Texas is so awesome. Texas.
It'll be a Texas Ohio kind of stop.
Yeah, in Ohio you can do Cleveland, Canton, Akron, Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, Toledo. I mean, you can do the tour of Ohio. That's how awesome it is. There's so much stuff, so many room for activities up here. We don't even know.
So actually, I have a fun fact before we move on from this question. My best friend from high school, who is I'm actually on my brother's bachelor's trip. He's getting married in January, so we're down in Jacksonville, Florida for my brother. And my best friend is a part of this little party thing we got going on here. And his girlfriend, soon to be fiance, her granddad is the owner of the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay, let's go.
So shout out, little small shout out to the Castellinis. We've got some followers in Ohio, and I have some allegiance to the state of Ohio, I guess you could say.
Let's go. Screw Texas.
Hey.
So what? There was a point of the whole topic, and per Tony's usual, I get sidetracked and go like a ping pong ball.
Butterfly.
So you started out with like from you've seen it to where you started out to where you guys are on this world tour, man. Like, was there any point in this journey where you're like, I'm a part of something massive? Like, this is crazy. Like, when did that start to happen? Because last year everything was viral, but it was like the year before when people really started to hear about the Savannah Bananas. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I would say it was really cool, like from my point of view, I guess you could say, because we moved from Arlington, Texas to Richmond Hill, Georgia, which is kind of like a suburb of Savannah, like really close to Savannah. Most people that I saw at college, I would say, like I'm from Savannah, but like not really. So I went off when they started in 2016 was whenever I graduated high school. So I would go away. I go off to college, and you hear about like this team that they're naming from Savannah called the Bananas, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. Like there's something there going on. I don't know what it is yet, but like there's something going on there. After my freshman year of college, I went and played summer ball in Virginia for a summer ball team in Virginia, and then went back to North Georgia for my sophomore year. And our coaches came to me and my counterpart, I guess you could say. I lived with him for like 6 years now, the catcher, Bill Leroy.
Okay.
Our coach came up to us at North Georgia, and they were like, you know what? Like, if you could go anywhere to play summer ball, like after your sophomore year, where would it be? And I remember talking to Bill, and I was like, you know what? Like, it'd be cool if we could go to the same place. I would love to go back home or close to home. We'd be back in Savannah, and sure enough, our coach reached out and got us a temp contract in 2018. And that was kind of like our first taste of actually like seeing more than like your stuff that you see on social media. And playing for them for 2018, we came in our first year, and it was like a real, your ups and downs, still trying to kind of figure it out. But like after 2018, it was like, I don't think that our coaches at North Georgia going into our junior year had to like ask us any questions of like where you wanted to go back to summer ball. We made a lot of good relationships down there, and the head coach was coming back, and that was his first year, was our first year in 2018. And it was just kind of like just common knowledge of like, you know what, like we know where we're going to go play college baseball, but we know also where we're going to lie, where the months of June and July and August roll around. Like we know where we're going to go back to. And I don't think it really hit us until probably 2019, and then especially probably 2020 whenever COVID and everything hit.
Yeah.
They made it such a point to continue to play, whether it was like half capacity stadiums. They were like one of the only teams to play in 2020. And that's where it was like, I think that me and him both like started to kind of like find a home, I guess you could say, as weird as it sounds, but like really started to see it like the steam train that was running through and kind of like building up traction. And we're like, you know what, like, I don't know what we're going to do after school and after college. Like if the draft works out, that's great. But if not, like, I think that we've got a very, very solid B plan lined
I
up.
mean, yeah, because people don't really realize like how rare it is to play independent ball level and like not have and like make a career out of one spot. You know, normally you're just bouncing around like league to league trying to get your break to move up to try to get in there. But you're like part of like something so crazy that it's like even if like a single A team would call, you're like, man, I don't know, like I got it made pretty good over here. We're selling out stadiums.
We actually had it was leading up. It was our last summer, so you get granted a summer to play after you graduate college. So like you can play the year after you get out of high school, like leading up to college, and then you can play 1 year of summer ball after you graduate college.
And that's when you play like the Cape Cod League and stuff like that, right?
Anywhere, yeah. So any college baseball league that they have across the country you can play in. And I think that was me and Bill's 4th year, and that was this past year, 2021, where it was like not a doubt. You know, like we went to North Georgia for our last year. I went to Jacksonville State. Bill stayed at North Georgia.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's
all right, you're back. He's back. He's all the way back. Hey, Kyle, look at you. Still looking good.
You got
Still
me?
Good.
So I think where we left off, me and Bill playing that our 4th summer, which was 2021. I went to Jacksonville State, and he went to North Georgia for his final last year at college. And then like coming back, I think we always knew that we would go back to the Bananas. And we had that year after we both graduated college, and it was like, you know what, like let's make the most of it. We happened to win the CPL championship, which was like our 4th try at it. And it kind of felt like our senior year of college. You know, you play somewhere for 4 years, and then like you finally win it all. It's a big moment. And then after that, it was really crazy because they were like, you know what, like we're willing to offer both you guys on like full time to play for us, and also like run all the kid camps and stuff that we do. And we're like, phenomenal, that's great. And then like within this 2-month stretch that you were talking about, me and Bill both had like 2 or 3 indie ball teams contact us, and we were like, hey, like we want you guys as like a pair, like we want to bring both you guys on, like we love how you guys work together. I think that you're a great pitcher. I think that Bill's a great catcher. Would love to bring you guys. We had an offer from Montana, St. Louis, and somewhere in Tennessee, I think around the Nashville area. And it was like all 3 of them, like we heard these coaches out, like going into the conversation, like willing, like we were going to say no, because of what we had built up and what we had like lined up for us. But like all these conversations,
schmooze me. Let me hear.
No, like they did such a good job, and it's like so much of like really good conversations. But it's like at the end of the day, like me and Bill sat down, we heard all 3 of them out, and it's just like where do you think that path ends, like if it's the best case scenario, and then like where do you think that this path ends if it's the best case scenario. So it was kind of like a mutual thing. Like we thought over it like a day or two, like we really thought about it, and like we really could have made it work. Like we could have went and played for this indie ball team and then came back and been with the Bananas. But like I think if we would have done that, it wouldn't have been as meaningful to be in the shoes that we are now, or on the long term, like probably had as big of an impact as we're having now. You're
like the guy, man. Like you're like a feature, man. Like they got you mic'd up. Like I personally love when the announcer gets to call your pitches. Like that would be awesome.
We're open for everything down there.
I love it. I mean that's funny. Now I know Nombre, you have a question for him of the comparison question.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Kyle, and I said it earlier, and by all means, no disrespect. Do you compare?
Disrespectful, but go ahead.
Do you compare Savannah Banana Entertainment to the Harlem Globetrotters of basketball?
I think it's so we get that question a lot, and I think it's easiest for like the general public to relate to it, because I think so many people from the general public like know the Bananas really well.
Yeah.
Or know the Harlem Globetrotters really well. So it's easy for them to compare.
They keep on calling Kyle and it's messing up his.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what he's saying is it's easy to compare them, but I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if he says
I mean,
that's a beautiful that's a beautiful balcony.
Is it my Wi-Fi? Is it my Wi-Fi? Do I need to get off the Wi-Fi?
I don't know. You're like crystal clear. Then is like, are people trying to call you?
I haven't gotten a single call.
oh, okay.
I thought maybe you were Mr. Popular and people were just blowing you up. You know, your agents like, get off the show. It's a terrible idea. Get him out of here.
So you're
like,
saying it's
the old bad Wi-Fi trick. Oh, the oldest bananas.
We're gonna stick with the Wi-Fi for right now, but if it fails out again, I'll cut off the Wi-Fi. But I think that's a great question. We get that a lot, and a lot of people. I think that it's easiest to answer it. Like if you're talking to just the general population, a lot of people know the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to be like, yeah, like we're super related to them and super close to them. But I think that it's super honorable to be compared to them because of the run that they had for so long, which is so cool. But like, I think the biggest difference that we have between them, entertainment value would be the same. I want to say that it's a little amped up just because I might be a little biased, I guess. I think that the things that we do within a game might be a little bit better than what they would do. But the big thing that strays us away from them, I would say, is like the complete, definite, like competitive edge. I don't know how easy it is to script a basketball game, but it would be insanely hard to script a baseball game.
Yeah, you guys lose, right? Like you guys do lose.
It's both sides. Like whether it's both teams are under the Bananas or we're playing the independent ball team, like everybody's trying to win a baseball game. And you can't script how somebody hits a baseball, or you can't script how somebody throws a baseball. And at the end of the day, like we're going to throw entertainment into it, but you know, both sides are trying to win, and whoever wins played the better baseball game that day with all the entertainment aspects of it. So I guess that's like the long way to kind of answer it, but like we go into any given game not knowing who's going to win.
In summary, the Globetrotters suck because they're scripted and it's Bananas rule. That's what I got out of that.
Nobody said that. Nobody said they suck.
I'm the host that just reinterprets what I say, what I hear, man.
But if they want to join the show one day, we'll take them on too.
Yeah.
So on the game, how much has it evolved? So you got there in 18. Was it that entertainment jam-packed, or y'all started evolving, say, hey, you know, ticket seats, or this is going on, or since you joined the club, they've been that entertainment kind of style ball game? And the Wi-Fi. He's like a perfect model right there. Oh man. It's all part of the live show. There he is.
I cut.
Oh man, they got this guy batching it up out in the sticks, man. That's a bachelor party for the dudes right there.
I cut the Wi-Fi off, so if it doesn't work out, it won't work ever.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Now, Nombre, you did say something there. Did you hear what Nombre said?
It was something about graduating from 2018 essentially to like where we're at now, like entertainment wise.
Yeah.
So you guys always been out there like getting the crowd, you know, like doing like the slapping hands and shit.
I think that was the big decision that we kind of made from 2018 to like our present, I guess you could say, is we left the CPL, which was that college summer team that we played for. This past year was the first year that we were actually like technically like fully out of it. And I think that the big reason behind that is because now we can play year round. First off, we can play whenever we want, wherever we want. Like we can make our own schedule. And then kind of like the second thing behind that is like the CPL is very baseball oriented and developing college baseball players, which as they should be, you know, like that's what they're down there to do. But we had, I guess you could say, like bigger minds and like a bigger picture for like what we wanted to be. So we needed to get away from the CPL orchestrating what we could and couldn't do. And now like operating as our own team and like as our own company, we can truly have the freedom to do whatever we want to. We can stop a game. We can do whatever we want to mid-game and, like, have the freedom to do that now. So, like, I think looking at it, like, from a 2018 to where we're at now is so different just because, obviously, in 2018 and all those years before, we were in the CPL, so we had somebody mandating what we could and couldn't do. But I definitely think for those 4 years that I played for that summer team, we definitely pushed the boundaries more than anybody else would ever do.
I love it.
Gotcha.
And that was cool to see. But now, like, fully unhinged, unchained, from anybody being over our head, like allowing what we can and can't do. I think that you're going to start. I think where you would want to compare things to would be this past tour that we go on, the past tour that we went on, the 7-City World Tour, compared to, like, next year, and kind of see, like, what the differences are between those two, because that's where like you could probably see a difference.
I'm jealous, man, because this is a foodie show at heart. We do a lot of barbecue on here, a lot of grilling, smoking, like
But
whatever,
sports go hand in hand.
Yeah, and so you're getting to travel all over the world and the country, and you're going to get to try, like, all these different food scenes, man. Like, are you excited to try some food? First off, before we get into this, we need to know, you're going to a barbecue. What you have any choice you want, anything, like, you come up to my house and I have everything, like, whatever, anything you can possibly think of, it's smoked and meat. What are you going for?
Anything. If I could ask you to grill anything or smoke anything,
yeah, whatever you want. Like, we have the whole spread, man. You get one. I'm like, but you can only get one. You can have as much of it as you want, but you only get one.
I lived in Richmond Hill, Savannah area for a long time. I'm probably doing a Boston butt. If you could smoke a Boston butt,
yeah,
that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'd probably roll with that, or like a really good solid rack of ribs. I think would be my two. And then that's like funny. my consultation third would be a brisket.
My man. All right, he passes. He's cool. He's cool. So part two of that question.
I'm really excited. I think on this tour I'm so excited for it because we're going to get to play in stadiums, obviously, all over the country. But, like, more than that, like, places that I've never actually been before in my life. So, like, I get to travel to all these places, not only for the first time, but to get to play baseball there is super cool. And rebounding back to that kind of question that you just asked.
Look at this.
We went to We went to 7 cities this past tour, and we got to go to Kansas City, which was our final stop on the tour. And we went to this gas station that was, I don't want to say it's world renowned or like world known, but it's a gas station that's linked up right next to like a barbecue joint kind of thing. You can kind of pick your head. I'm sure you're salivating at the mouth.
Yes.
They've got they're world renowned, known for like their really big sandwiches. And Kansas City also, like, obviously has very good barbecue. So we went and tested that out, and it was very superb.
All right. Hey, when you come up to Akron, man, I might have to get some pulled pork smoked up for the team.
I don't hate that thought at all.
I think we can make that happen.
You gotta make a lot of butts, bro.
Oh, bro. I got Redbeard and Branch. We'll team up, man. We'll have like 30 butts drawn up, man. We'll have so much they can take it with them on their next stop too.
That's beautiful.
Let's go. Hey, book it. That's gonna happen. That will happen. Because that will be it's very easy to get up there.
Have Tony throw the first pitch.
I don't even need to do that. I do have a request, man. Can we bring back the Hideo Nomo, please?
I got to tell you guys, just first and foremost, we don't throw out a first pitch at our games. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nombre, Jesus, know your guests, man. Come on.
I've only watched them on social media. I get all the cool highlights.
Disrespectful.
To put some respect on his name, none of that is on social media. But to get the game going, we don't do a first pitch. We do a first banana.
Okay.
And the person
he can do that. He can do that. I've seen him eat a banana with one swipe. I mean,
come on, Nombre. This is what this guy brings to the table. This is Texas. This is what you come from, Kyle. Do you associate with this? I associate with anybody from Texas. Oh, You know what? I think I'm busy that time up in Akron. My bad. I think I got my date. No, that's awesome. Dude, Kyle, I know you're at a bachelor party, man, and we don't want to keep you here longer than than we need to. You were absolutely awesome. Sorry we bugged you during a family time, but thank you so much for taking time out of that there, take a break from the bongs of the beer, you were in there ripping on there for the party, and come out here, take 20 minutes to, sober up with us. We appreciate that. No, I'm joking, man. No, you've been, you're awesome. Savannah Bananas has been an absolutely awesome story. To have you on here on this show has been an absolute honor and a privilege, man. And we hope that maybe when the world tour comes around, maybe we can get your buddy Bill on here. We can sit here and give him some shit and see if we can get him to bury you and throw out some secrets of your guys' friendship.
That would be cool. We gotta book that. Y'all come back on.
Yeah. So
I actually live with him, so it would be very convenient. I could be his agent, I guess, to get him on live.
Hey, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come on and have beers with us both too. That's the thing.
I can wholeheartedly do that, and I will challenge you guys because I've got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes before we're about to roll out. If you got 3 rapid fire questions that you could prepare for me, I'm willing to answer them right now. Go ahead and go.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Only if it's on a sweet Thai chili pizza from Papa Murphy's, and that's it.
Trick question. That's always a no. All right, that's a fail. Next
I used to think it was a no until I tried this pizza.
Okay, I gotta try the pizza if it's that good.
I'm so con on the Hawaiian pizza, the ham and pineapple. No, get that out of here. But you give me that sweet Thai chili pizza from Papa Murphy's with pineapple on it, I'm doing it.
Okay, I will say that does sound appealing slightly.
It's not bad.
Slightly.
Second question, go.
Okay. Wings. You like the drummies or the flats?
Give me the flats all day long. That's so easy.
All right. I like that. Last question. If you, do you smoke brisket?
I don't. I usually grill, and I'm not doing that much smoking.
Okay.
In my 24 years of life.
Okay.
I think that I will get into the smoking days of my life, and I think it might be post baseball. I think that's something that I'm really going to strive for, and something that I really want to be good at.
Hey man, for all you know, you could be doing this banana thing to your 45, 50, bro.
There you go. Hey, Satchel Paige, just follow his rules of living, man. No greasy foods. And,
we do have a bullpen pitcher that throws in relief that's 75. So I guess
Jesus.
Everything about that's amazing. Okay, so oh my God, man, I don't know the last. We always ask brisket.
Ribeye steak or New York steak.
There we go. Favorite steak. Yeah.
How do I like my steak cooked or favorite?
No, New York strip or ribeye?
Ribeye, definitely.
How do you like it?
Preferably ribeye, 12-ounce medium rare.
Oh, yeah.
Salute.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, Kyle, you're awesome. Thank you so much, man. Kick ass this world tour. We'll see you with some pulled pork up in Akron here next summer, and we'll see you and Bill on here soon. And we're gonna test your guys' friendship. I don't know how, but we're gonna figure out. We're gonna put it to we're gonna give it a stress test. But enjoy the rest of this weekend. Enjoy tonight, man. Be free. Enjoy the off season. Party before the party begins for the 2023 World Tour. Everybody go to Savannah Bananas. Just Google it, man. They're freaking everywhere. We only need to give you a website. Just say Savannah Bananas World Tour tickets. Enter. It'll take you right where you need to be in 6 different ways. But in the meantime, Kyle, thank you so much for hanging out with all the dudes and dudettes here tonight. Until the next time, man, we'll see you when you see it. Cheers. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys for having me on. No, Brad, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Sugarland.
Yeah, brother. I'll find a way to get down there. If I get arrested, just make sure you know it's Nombre. Let him free. Let him free. Just trying to get down there.
Do not do that. Let him sit there and hang out, man.
That's my guy. I got him. Don't take care of him.
Kyle, come on, man.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, hey, see you, man. You're the best. See you, Kyle. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Luigs. That was awesome.
Hell yeah. Hey, let me get my fan because I'm a fat guy. in the candy store.
So up next here, man, we're going to bring in the boys. We got John Z.
Yes.
Oh, he must have seen the guy in the waiting room. And,
sorry. I cheated.
We do have a special guest coming on here in just a second. John Z's buddy. I said I had a surprise. It is Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Veterans Day. Rev, happy Veterans Day.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for your time, buddy.
Yes, thank you.
For your time,
You unselfish bastard.
To all the brothers and sisters out there, happy Veterans Day and welcome home.
Yep. Thank you guys for your service.
Yeah, thank you, man. You unselfish. I mean, look, hey, can we appreciate the evolution of Rev Studio on this show?
Dude, it is so
I mean, it's awesome. And can we talk about his logo? People haven't seen it. I mean,
here it is.
Mrs. Nombre, shout out. Mrs. Nombre, shout out. I mean, that's awesome.
In case anybody's wondering, I'm gonna build that catapult from that friggin' graphic, just so you know.
Yeah, I love it. We need to build. Yeah, we need a catapult in there for sure. By the way, happy Veterans Day, Willow Seasoning. Happy Veterans Day, Redbeard Seasoning. Shout out to them.
Shout out for sure.
I mean, I feel like we've kind of been a little bit of a dick on that one. That's on me. Should have opened up with happy Veterans.
I said shout out to you on my Facebook and my all that stuff. So.
I did the shout out. You know, hey, I'm actually. I don't know. I think every day should be Veterans Day. That's just my opinion.
What a way to cover that one up.
No, serious.
I actually got into it with my 20-year-old's going to join the Army. He's in the process of doing the enlistment packet and waiting on to go to the MEP station, all of that. And the recruiters are sitting in the office talking about what they're going to do on Free Pancake Day, because that's what some of us call it. And Free Pancake Day, bro. Get your free coffee, oil change.
Yeah, hey, dude, it's
chili tacos, whatever.
It should be, but I mean, should be more.
But see, here's the thing: if you're active duty military, you still qualify for all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I sat there yelling at a bunch of recruiters, like, "Shut up! You have your own day." You have Armed Forces Day.
Mm-hmm.
So the other guy we got coming on here, the special guest, we love him. He's an idiot, which is why we love him, because he is Ohio, which is another reason why I love him.
His brain's magnificent.
Yeah, brain's magnificent. He makes fun of meth heads and compares them to pumpkin heads. He makes fun of his basic wife and her basic decorations and his basic life in the cul-de-sac. I can relate to that one. Ain't that right, boys? Yeah. Went to the cul-de-sac, found out cul-de-sac life ain't for me. But you know what?
Come to the trailer park, Tony. I'm just saying.
He's a quitter. I ain't, but here he is. I'm sticking that cul-de-sac life. I've made it a life mission to just make.
They have to adapt to Tony in the cul-de-sac. Not.
All I'm saying is, I'm a lot younger than a lot of these mother truckers, man.
Yeah, all I gotta do is wait.
Sam Johnson.
Tony, have you signed them up for the LDS Church yet?
No, but we need to. I need help on
Joe,
this one.
You got to do the JW, dude. They're way more relentless.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, you can go on the Mormons' website and sign up your neighbors for them to show up and bang on their door at like 5 a.m.
Any church. Any church will do it.
And the best thing is you can set the date and time. So if you want them banging on the door at 5 a.m. Sunday morning, you can totally do it.
All right. A man that's probably done that, Zach Lauer.
My boy, what's up, dude?
What's good, brother?
Tony, put a hat on. I can't see shit.
Hey, he just waxed it. Don't hurt his feelings.
Welcome to the party. Welcome back.
Who invited this guy?
Welcome back to the party.
Hey, fellas.
Hey.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Happy Veterans Day, brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tony had to pry some fucking teeth to get me on here.
No. this is how I get Zach on. I talk to him throughout the week. I find out what his plans are.
Takes advantage.
It's
And
the
then I'm
long
like,
con. The
I
long
knew
con.
he was off. He was off today. He said he was going to start drinking early, so I know he was day drinking, which means he wasn't glamping. So I was like, I need you on the show tonight. He's like, what? I was like, you're not glamping. I know you're day drinking, and I know you're not doing shit, and you got the green light. So I'm like, I need you at 9:30. He's like, fuck you.
And Tony, you know,
The proper response.
doing shit.
What's that?
You know, I was doing shit.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah, we need to read this conversation, actually. This is how it went
boy.
down. This is how Tony books guests. I was like, hey, want to surprise Johnsy and come on the show tonight? Because I'm thinking of Johnsy. Johnsy's been doing a killer job on this fucking program and all the programs here. So I wanted to bring on a friend of Johnsy that won't actually bury him every 5 seconds for a change. He deserves that. He goes, now. He goes, you know how I am. I said, I also know you've been drinking all day. And I also know you're not glamping. Thanks, buddy. Looking forward to it. Zach's response, I'm pooping at the moment. I'm on the way to a hemorrhoid. I've been drinking. I've shit water ever since I had spicy ass pizza yesterday. I responded, ha 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 ha. And then it's a picture of him pooping didn't even have dinner tonight. Sick of shitting.
Smoke any food.
Hey, this is like regular text conversations in the Dude Network.
Yeah, it's like a Wednesday for us.
People pooping on a potty and they're like shitting their pants. Like, I'm dying laughing, like guaranteed every time. I'm giggling like a little schoolgirl just over that conversation reading it back.
I never do the Veterans Day free meal thing, but I had Kaiser, just me and him, Dude's Day. I'm like, well, fuck it. B-Dubs has like 10 free boneless wings and fries. I'm like, man, we'll hit it up. So I go there and I'm like, hey, do you have that veteran menu with and like I said, I don't ask for discounts ever. And they're like, yeah, we're not doing that at this one. We're giving you 25% off. I'm like, oh, I'm committed.
You went to a franchise, not a corporate one, sucker.
Yep. And then
Bro,
me and Kaiser had a kids meal, and I still stuck with 10 boneless because, you know, today I just wanted to be a girl. It's Girls' Day, and I still got a $32 bill for a kids meal, wings and fries.
America.
That's a cold-hearted bitch.
The veterans getting the shaft yet again.
Yeah, right. Hey.
Only since we took that oath, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, my brother-in-law every year on Free Pancake Day makes a fucking map. Like, strategically plans out, takes the day off and shit. And like when Dunkin' opens, he'll go there, hit all 7 Starbucks in town. Fucking
The
Denny's,
tour.
IHOP, fucking Chili's, fucking Cracker Barrel, Texas Roadhouse. Like, literally, he takes the list and for like a week straight has like a mission and a fucking map plan for the day.
I'm here for it, man. You guys deserve it.
Hey, you know what? That's how I would do it. That's how
Bro, I'm like, you survived 6 tours in Iraq and you're gonna have a fucking heart attack from eating this shit at these restaurants, bro. Like, you're gonna blow out an O-ring in your neck from drinking 12 free Starbucks all at once.
Hey, don't sleep on that caramel ribbon crunch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, you and Johnsy going to the Target, going up to the Starbucks.
Yes,
and
dude. Yes.
Hey, we got free porn. Free porn in the comments.
Hey, everyone want to go
porn.
to a private photo? Go to this site. Seems trustworthy. Seems legit.
There goes your bank account because they're gonna hack into it.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, pass36.fun, you owe us $200 for that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's a discount.
A massive discount.
Yeah. So Zach, you had a big start to your day. You got the basic family golden doodle groomed up at 7 a.m. this morning. How did that go?
Oh man.
I bet that thing is meaner than my pit bull, dude.
Yeah.
This dog is so lovey. She chases down anybody just to go, hey, look at me, motherfucker. Look at me.
Hey, my junkyard pit bull is the dumbest bag of rocks you've ever met in your life, dude.
Well,
Pit bulls are.
to the groomer this morning, right at 7 a.m. And I got lit last night. So it was a rough morning. The groomer is wearing cowboy boots with her pants tucked in. She's all dressed up in Carhartt and whatnot. She has like 3-inch nails, tattoos on her face. She looks like a Kat Von D lady. And Georgia
Wow.
lunged at her to get away from me. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, this dog ain't gonna get its haircut. Oh Jesus. And yeah, I learned that a golden doodle can be aggressive. That
Well,
surprises you.
It's all that inbreeding, dude. It's all that blue blood floating around.
Hey, dog must be from Garaway, huh? Yeah, I mean,
Listen here, motherfucker. Hey, scoreboard. That's all I'm
oh, here we go. Now we got rival high schools going at it.
No, literally, Garaway played Ridgewood last week. I don't even know what the score was. You said it was bad. Let's take a look.
I quit.
Garaway
He blocked that memory out.
Yeah, he did. He started and then just went
It's like going to
delete,
Catholic school or something.
delete, delete.
Little dots in his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the buffering wheel going
Oh,
right now.
actually,
No.
Garaway won it was only 19-14. But Ridgewood scored a fourth quarter. It was 19-7 until the end. Okay, so hey, a win's a win. A win's a win.
Right. We know your
So-
Wi-Fi didn't go out. We can see you
Hey,
breathing.
I like that you said wins a win, just like the 2017 Astros.
No, dude.
Ah,
Oh,
this
here we go, dude.
motherfucker. There
I
we
told
go.
you we're never going to let that sit down.
I have
Never
heard
did.
about the
A
Houston
win.
Astros
Bro,
one
you
more
just
time.
said
You're
a win's
done.
a win.
You're done.
Bro,
It's
you
not-
just said a win's a win.
Who invited this guy?
All right.
Jeez.
Time out. Who's the dude in the blue shirt up there?
Yeah, that's Nombre the Astros fan.
Yeah.
The
It's
Astros fan.
Astros World Champion 2022.
Oh, have you guys not met yet? Zach, meet Nombre, Zach.
Oh.
Hey, you guys are.
I'm the cool one. I'm the cool one.
He's the one that actually. He's the only one that actually
And
has
the
a
handsome one.
following worth of shit on this program. He's got like what do you
That
got?
part's probably true.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
fact.
135 on TikTok now.
I have 143,000.
Yeah, I was about to say it's in the 40s. Yeah.
That's all right.
7,000 plus on Instagram, 800 on Facebook.
There he is.
Yay.
What's going
Hey.
on?
It's a full party now.
Yeah, man. So speaking of going viral, Zach, you've had some going that popped off here pretty recently. Stepping up the Instagram game. Congrats on hitting 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Let's go.
No, I'm used to TikTok platform. That's
Oh, dude,
It'll
just
get
wait.
better.
You'll be.
It'll get better. You won't go back to TikTok.
He hates editing. He hates
You'll
having
be-
to edit something twice.
You'll be so huge on TikTok. I mean, Instagram in a minute. It'll be well worth your frustrations.
hey,
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
all-
like it.
that are huge in Japan, if you know what I mean.
Me
Is
too.
that
Man,
what-
it sounded bad. He
Ma-
glitched out and I
Is
heard
that what
it.
you're
Massive,
doing?
even.
Is that what you're
Massive, even.
serious? Is one of your demographics Japan? Zach, like, do you even know how to look at the
Give a
analytics?
shit,
One of your demographics Japan.
What?
Tony, you're the
I forgot.
only professional at this.
I know.
Yeah.
Zach, we need to teach you where your people are coming from, man.
I'll still tell you, I don't smoke weed, but I'm higher than a giraffe's pussy right now. So
That's a thing on this show. That's a thing on this show.
How about if it's a bull?
a lot of this
That was awkward as shit.
a lot of people come on the show pretty stoned. Actually, that happens.
I don't know how you guys do it.
We have a guy named Doobie, bro.
Yeah, Doobie
Doobie, would you like to comment on this subject?
I mean, it's the best way to come on the show, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Best way to come. Period.
America.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Right, Nombre?
Hey, Revs just there it was.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Rev's
I'm sorry.
doing-
I see Rev doing something. I'm gonna excited.
He's got a shake weight. He's got a fucking shake weight.
Hey,
over it.
that's it right there. That's it.
All right, hey, we got
That's-
to hang on
I'm
a second.
still waiting on Rev to send me some Rice Krispies so I can sprinkle them in the neighbor's yard.
You're
I wanna
welcome. Dude, have you looked up the LDS Church website? I was just talking about this, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, the JW, they're
You can get Jehovah's
relentless.
Witnesses, you can get the Mormons and shit. And
Every-
on the website,
pretty-
you
pretty
fill
much
out their name,
everything.
address, date, and time you want them to come pay them a visit and knock on the door, bro.
Oh,
Like 4 a.m. on a Saturday.
I just want everybody to take in your scenery, man. There's a jackalope. What is that beside it?
Those are furs, bud.
Yeah, a gazelle, or that's a fox. That's
They're furs.
A gazelle. You run
oh,
fast like
oh, fuck yes, please.
you gotta run like
Yes.
All right, lighting the fire. We're going to a dance.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
It
Everybody-
just
I mean,
gets
I just want everybody to
better.
I just want everybody just to take in the beauty of the studio set here. I mean,
The white trashness that is.
yeah.
I like the Mexican blanket in the background. It's nice.
The
I mean,
red-
it's not. It's
Wait
like,
till just
Dude, I
wait
have
till
so
the
many
actual
of those things.
dude,
Yeah.
wait till the actual studio comes to fruition. I imagine
Oh.
does anybody know that like it's called the guy who sat in a freaking chair and it's like a novelist, the novelist corner.
Abe Lincoln.
No, there's a guy on PBS who used to sit by a crackling fire and
Yes!
read like classic literature.
Yes, dude, that's what I'm trying to say.
With like
It was like the
fucking
Writers
sweater and
Guild or
ascot.
something like that.
Edward Allan
Reading
Poe.
Rainbow?
No,
Rainbow.
no.
The guy from Star
Yeah,
Trek.
Anyway.
Rainbow.
Heartbreaking
I was-
History Beethoven, Albuquerque.
I was telling Rev, he's the embodiment of that, but the exact opposite of the spectrum.
So for those who don't know, we've been kicking around the idea. I'm gonna build a recording studio on a flatbed trailer at a used pallets, mind you, that looks like a hillbilly like shit shack fucking outhouse with like a wood burning stove and just enough room for like my fucking chair and a table, and that's it.
And that blanket and jackalope.
You know it. That's gonna be the background forever.
Sounds like
No, you got to have it big enough to fit one more person, though, so you can get them, like, their reaction as they walk into it. You know, that's like the intro to the show. Looks like you're walking them into
Hey.
some, like, podunk outhouse in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, and then you sit down
Right.
and you're like knee to knee.
Yeah.
So it's the most awkward.
It's like the most awkward shit ever.
Yeah.
Wearing short shorts.
Real moments with white trash Rick.
I think we need to get
Short
Tavin. We need to hit up Tavin Dillard and get him out to the Rev's white trailer.
It's gonna be straight nombre, not even short shorts. Fucking real tree overalls.
Yes.
Ooh.
No
They
shirt.
never look until you've worn the
into
real
shorts.
tree denim jeans. You
With
haven't
no
literally
shirt.
worn the real tree denim jeans.
Hey, real quick, can we talk about how all the single guys can go visit that website? Sorry.
And they hit us again. Oh, it's a different one, dude.
Oh.
Hey,
How much for
Hey, we're
Pete
getting
pics, bro?
somewhere.
we are.
They must know. Hey, man, at least they're commenting. You know, you
Hey,
gotta give
Robert.
them that.
Hey, Robert. Thank you. Yeah, everyone's on there. Like, can we get like? Can you just like our shit? Like,
Yeah, while you're there, just go ahead
Yeah.
and tap that
Like,
button,
share, and follow,
you know?
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
share,
Like, share,
and follow.
yeah.
Subscribe for notifications. Don't forget to hit the bell. Ding ding.
Yeah. I don't even care if you subscribe. Just like it and share it. I think that
Yeah.
helps more. Hey, shout out to another one here. We have, look at us at 1.1K on YouTube, 2.1
Oh,
on
yeah.
Facebook. Let's go.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think we've really taken a moment to acknowledge the 1K on YouTube yet, man.
No, we finally did it. We
Yeah.
finally did it.
We did
you
it.
know?
And it's growing faster now.
Not all. I mean, not all of us grow like a rocket ship like Zach Lauer up here.
Yeah.
Well,
What
not
the
We
all
heck?
of us
can't all
live
be
in
that
a
cool,
cul-de-sac.
man.
We're not all
Zach?
unicorns.
Did you just call him a crotch rocket?
Can we talk about his username, Zachy777 God's Child? What the?
Hallelujah.
What
Hallelujah.
happened?
Hallelujah.
Jesus loves you,
What?
bro.
Oh no, Bray! Don't start now. You've already done cost yourself to the pearly gates 3 times before we even got to Kyle Luigs tonight.
Yeah, like
What?
minutes before the
Yeah.
sponsors.
He's like, "Fuck, Jesus Christ!" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Jesus Christ."
Like a drunken sailor on shore leave, bro.
He's like a Dropkick Murphys band, man.
Hey, man, that's how you get the show started with the heat, man. Nothing gets them going like an F-bomb and a
Dude, he was cool. Kyle was
Jesus
awesome.
Christ.
That was a really awesome interview, man.
That was like a legit.
Yeah,
show.
can we take a moment to appreciate that he sat down on a balcony because he said I would be on your show, and he's having a hell of a party in his house, dude. I was like running that in my head. I was like, this dude's like,
Yeah, that was really, really
That's
awesome.
pretty solid, man.
Tony,
yeah.
it's the total opposite of me. I'm literally by myself in my garage. I'm like, God damn it, I don't want to fucking do this.
You
Can we
got
take a
broken
minute
up.
to talk about Johnsy almost throwing up last
Well,
night?
Well, Tony mentioned
Oh, dude.
three right now.
What? You
Wait,
broke
what
up.
happened, Zach?
Chauncey,
You broke up,
me
Zach.
and the eye. What's up?
What?
What'd
Yeah,
you
you
say?
broke
You
up. What'd you say?
You broke up like mid-sentence.
Who did I break up with?
I don't know the sentence. You broke up with your fucking words, I guess.
No,
With your brain.
the only reason here is because
Broke up with reality.
surprise Jonesy. Now I want Jonesy
Yeah,
to
dude.
look me in the eye. I want you to pinch a nipple, and I'm going to slowly put my hand down my pants.
Whose nipple?
Not just pinching his own nipple. The
Nipple, why
jackalope
you're-
nipple.
Why is your finger so separate? How big is your nipple?
That wasn't
Bro,
my.
Why were you
Dude.
scratching your belly?
What are you? Oh, you're squeezing the man boob. He said nipple, bro. Follow the
he said nipple.
instructions.
I was
No.
giving him a little extra.
Yeah.
I'm
What
about
the-
to-
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, get out of here. Hey,
I'm just
Sorry, I think I got jealous. Sorry.
Johnsy, should we tell him about your challenge, bro?
Oh, dude. I messed up bad last night, guys. Bad.
I heard you
So-
made a poor life choice. Please
You
No.
did.
Yeah.
What, with
You
the
did.
tongue challenge?
No, does anybody
it's
know
worse,
what
it's worse than that.
does anybody
dude.
know what surströmming is?
Oh, my God.
What kind of surgery is that?
It's gonna prove what kind of man he is if he does it.
Oh, my God.
So it's like this like fermented fish in a can that you have to import from fucking Sweden.
Nope.
Dude, Andrew
Yeah.
Zimmerman did that
Worse
one.
than gefilte fish?
Yeah.
Way
Andrew
worse,
Zimmerman
dude.
did it.
Andrew Zimmerman did it, bro. And that guy likes everything.
Yep.
He didn't like that one. Mm-mm.
Johnsy
Yeah.
said he's gonna try it.
Yeah, man. Like, just the
Live.
smell of gefilte fish is enough to make me vomit, man. I am not
Mm.
trying to go funkier than that.
Yeah, man. It'll be funkier than the whore on the corner of the street,
I need
bro.
to go back and watch it and figure out
I mean, I don't know.
how
I'm in
in the
Albuquerque.
heck I got
It's pretty
myself
funky
into
over
this
there.
situation.
You got diaper trout in Albuquerque.
I mean,
So, Johnsy, I'm gonna need your address because it's gonna be here the end of December, beginning of January.
Happy New Year.
It's already happening.
Already
Yeah,
happened,
you ain't
dude.
getting out of
Already
that.
made
You
some
know,
calls.
Rev,
I know. Rev is this guy is a magic man, dude. It's incredible.
wait, what happened? We got Mickey's?
Hey,
I'm
speaking
working
of,
on it. I already talked
No.
to Molson Coors, and I've been playing phone
We're working
tag
on
with
it.
Mickey's marketing team.
This guy making moves all the time.
we have the Rev and we have the God's Child all in one episode. Look at us.
Yeah, we had
I
to
mean,
bring
all
in
of
two because you messed up so bad in the beginning.
No, no,
No,
Oh, man.
Zach, dude.
oh man. Hashtag
Hey,
oh man.
I gotta get Zach's opinion on something because we were having
Oh,
a
boy,
chat
what's on?
about it. The early Christmas crap, man.
Oh.
It's gotta stop, dude.
No.
No. Oh my gosh. Did I just hear a no from Texas?
Dude, I've been jamming out to Christmas music on satellite TVs like
You make
November
me
1st.
sick.
How do you feel
The
about
weather
Christmas?
outside is frightful.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Right
my Carlton
now,
dance,
right
I don't know-
now,
I don't know if y'all
Right
can see
now,
that.
what just happened, Nombre, because you did that, Santa walked outside, an elf knelt down, and he shot him in the back of the head with a shotgun.
Oh, gee, I didn't know we were going with that for a second. Jesus.
He
I was
said,
like, what
"Smoke
fantasy
my
you
cousin."
live in?
Santa goes,
How many times can you hear Mariah Carey sing that friggin' song before you run amok with a hatchet?
Now it's in my
That's
head.
exactly my point, dude.
All I know
Exactly.
is
Hey,
I'm
Zach,
excited
how many
that
Chri-
they started earlier because I don't feel as bad for leaving my Christmas lights up from last year anymore.
yeah, it should just
See,
be
and you were
That's
part
Plug
of the
them in. I'm
problem.
ready to go. You know,
Zach. How many Christmas decorations do you have up?
Fuck, Halloween's still up.
Yeah.
Damn
He just
straight.
turns the
Same
pumpkin
here.
around. Jackalope.
Yep. Jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Turn it around.
And just
Hell yeah.
Pumpkin for fall. Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
put a
Pumpkins.
green light in it. It's cool.
No, that. And then have a offer in on another house back out in the country. And
There we go.
my wife
Nice.
already has plans because there's this big ass window with a ledge. And I'm looking over
no.
like, oh my God.
12-footer.
You think
12-footer tree.
she wants to put another Christmas tree up on the ledge, which is 20 feet in the air.
Oh, man. She's going to be like DJ Khaled. Another one. Another
With
one.
the nativity scene in the front window and everything.
I
Jesus.
What scene?
Nativity.
What the shit?
It's just gonna be me drunk though, laying negative.
Nativity.
Nativity.
Nombre. Do you know anything about
It's
Christmas?
some white people shit,
Okay,
man. Come on.
Yeah, no, bro.
I
You can
heard-
sit there
I
and
heard
take
that.
the Lord's name in vain, but we sit there and talk about actual
Right.
Jesus shit, and you're out. That's
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
yeah, real big of you,
I thought
Texas.
Texas was real big on the Christianity thing.
Yeah, we are. Go red.
God,
No, Brady, you
Oh,
celebrate
my
Big
God.
Things Day, bro?
Dude, we're all going to hell in a handbasket fast tonight.
Guess whose kids aren't getting any Christmas presents?
Yeah.
Nombres.
Yep.
My boys
Hey,
are.
lumps of coal.
Yep, yeah, they get charcoal. Now you're going to need it then
Bro,
when cold fronts come through. It'll hold heat.
Bro, look, watch. Let me show you one of their gifts.
Why? They're gonna see it.
Uh-oh. Oh.
You know? There you go. That's one of their gifts.
What, you give them
What? The power?
the
Yeah.
light. He puts
The
light. He
power.
turns lights on. They get to
Oh,
see.
man.
They get to see where they walk on the way to their food that he put on their table too.
America.
Yes. With the shoes I bought. In the underwear that I bought.
You want a toy? I'm cutting a hole in your pocket, mother truckers. Snip, snip.
Oh, are we not allowed to cut?
No, we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just referring to his kids, and I didn't want to call them that word, so I changed it up a little bit. Respect.
Because his kids are awesome. He sucks.
Yeah. Nico's the man.
Dude, they came from within me, bro. Like they're like
No.
a part of me. I've carried them for
Okay, but
for 20
let's-
plus years. I carried them
but-
for 20 years, bro.
but let's
My wife gets the
but,
credit because she carries them for 9 or 38 weeks or 37 weeks. But I
No,
carried
she
them for
gets
20
credit
plus
because they're
years.
good civil people and they take after her. That's why.
obviously.
No, because I give them the backhand of righteousness.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
All right,
God.
groundbreaking news here on the Dude Network.
Network.
Nombre's a kid beater.
Doesn't even get the switch. He's a straight back.
Didn't even get like a spanking's one thing. Nombre just goes, I beat my kids with the back.
Hey, we all know it's the chunkless, bro.
No, you
Yeah.
mispronounced
Discipline.
discipline.
He calls
You
the wrist
you
finger.
mispronounced.
He calls the front
look at
hand
that
of his hand Louisville, the backhand slugger.
Look at those knuckles. Do you want one of those? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he threatens them. Interesting. Wow, this is
All right.
that's how they do
you
it in
do like
Texas.
the-
So yeah,
Yeah.
Texas is great.
Hey,
Texas
yeah,
is
we
so
don't raise pussies here. We don't raise pussies here.
I'm gonna send Nombre
Oh boy,
some.
here we go. Whoa,
Nombre
boy.
needs
What?
some baby powder talking.
we
You didn't finish your
spiral.
food?
Hey,
You know,
Nombre,
get-
you're a little excited because we had a sports guy, but hey, come on, let's.
Settle.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm happier than a dog with 2 Peters, bro.
I know.
I can't
You're
do-
more excited than a 10-pack of Billy Goat. I get it, bud.
I'm happier than a pig and shit. Zach, I know you got one. I'm happier than.
I
You're
don't.
like,
I'm
you
very Christian. I don't judge anybody. I don't talk about anybody. I don't laugh at people's faults. I'm genuine. I'm here to talk to you guys about.
You drinking wine?
Yeah,
he's-
Genuine, like, dude, she's not even a singer
Oh.
anymore. Or is Genuine a guy singer? Who's the rapper? Is Genuine?
Genuine, yes.
Genuine's a dude,
Definitely a
bro.
dude,
He's
bro.
just
What the?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Tony, he thought Genuine was a female. Let's go.
Hey, that's
Hey.
how Caucasian I am. Suck it.
It's not Caucasian, bro. That's how
From-
Midwest you are.
From the island of Caucasia.
Hey, I love a good Usher song. Get out.
He is from the mountains of Caucasus.
Yeah, that one.
I just want the credit
Boy, I
score
butchered
of that
that one.
story, then I'd be really good.
Hey, you were born with it. You just fucked it up along the way.
Just like the rest of us, bro.
Yeah, it was a personal choice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. You're white, Tony?
What's that?
No. The fuck you say?
Oh, he said you're white. I was like, nah.
Hey, Alexa,
Actually, I'm pretty albino South African, really.
Did you
Hey,
just
did y'all
jump
see that
something?
new
No one
hey,
got
did
it.
y'all see that new Stevie Wonder album? Did y'all see?
No,
No, can't say
Yeah,
that we
Stevie
saw
didn't
it.
either.
didn't
wait.
Yeah,
Stevie didn't either.
didn't see him.
yeah, we know. We saw exactly where that one was going.
He left Ray Charles
Sorry.
down in Georgia.
Well,
Georgia.
well, he didn't see it coming.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize.
I was gonna
Lord,
say,
I
I didn't even have to say. I didn't have to say anything. I'm just sitting here riding it out at this point.
Anybody remember George W. Bush at the inauguration waving at Stevie Wonder?
Hey, politician, man, it's an automatic.
Hey man, yeah, you're just
Oh,
trying to be civil.
Hey, wasn't he?
He
a
was
Texas
waving at
boy?
the guy behind him to tap on his shoulder.
So-
Man.
Hey, is it?
Okay, now
wasn't,
that
he
now
a,
we're talking about Stevie Wonder.
wasn't he a
Have you
Texas
heard the
boy?
stories? Have you heard about
Sure
his like people him talking about him driving? Have you heard those stories? Like
Yes.
legitness? Yeah, that makes you wonder. They just not blind, you know.
I always like Ray
Shaquille O'Neal has
Charles.
a story.
I always like Ray Charles like wrist test on this female because females always try to be getting with
Shit,
him.
he found his own vein all the time. Hey,
Well,
better get
Well,
that
he
blind.
would grab a female by her wrist, and he could tell if it was a skinny wrist, he'd be like, okay, I like it. 'Cause he
Yeah, if
wanted,
she a
like,
big girl, he couldn't fit his.
and then if
finger
it was
through
like a girl that had like a big old fat wrist, he'd be like, oh yeah, thank you for coming.
Bro,
He
you know
probably
the
smells
Jamie
it.
Foxx
That
story
extra
about
sense.
Stevie Wonder, right?
What?
What's
I
that?
know the Jamie Foxx story about Stevie Wonder, right?
No.
Maybe I mean that's one of the stories I heard too.
Yeah, they both were like at the same hotel or some shit. And Jamie Foxx is in the elevator, and Stevie Wonder walks in and just like looks up and is like, "Oh, hey, Jamie Foxx," and then pushes the fucking button on the elevator.
Shit.
Tell you.
Can we talk about like how Rev is like sitting there like a white trash figure off Game of Thrones in that pose and the bathroom?
You like that
Oh,
lean?
It looks like he's like, or like the Hobbit, like one of the dudes like the Lords of the Kingdom, that like where his people are
He's
like,
like, where's my ramen? Where's my
Dude, you have
ramen?
not been
Where's
able
my
to piece
ramen?
any of that together correctly.
I want
King of
my
the trailer park, bro.
Where's my Velveeta?
He needs a throne made of shotguns.
We all know it's fucking hot dogs and mac and cheese. or some
Mhm.
fucking chili mac.
Start with the
That's
Telling
the old school right there.
Zach, what
Bring me my can of Schlitz.
Zach's getting he's getting compulsions up here. What's going on, man?
yeah. Don't start with the mac and cheese thing. That
Why?
Let's go. Let's
What's wrong
go.
with mac and cheese? What's wrong with mac and cheese?
He knows
no,
why.
no, what you shared.
The
You
hot
know
dogs
it.
and mac and cheese.
The mac and motherfuckers or the fucking chili mac, bro?
No, Tony shared something. Is it MAC for
Oh yeah.
Oh,
mac and cheese?
yeah. I don't know. One guy put you short mac.
Plus,
You never say you want some mac. You say you want mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So the one guy's convinced that mac means. I don't
Short
know though,
for
but the
macaroni.
acronym makes sense too. Like, what was it originally designed for? That's the fuck, man.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah, well, if you're in Canada, they don't sell mac and cheese. They sell craft dinner. What's your point?
well,
Yeah.
just to add on to your point, that proves why Canada sucks. I mean, first and foremost, they hate freedom. They embrace free healthcare, and they call it craft dinner. Fuck that
But
place.
they do make Swedish fish.
They make
That's
Swedish
good
fish.
candy.
hmm
Product
And
of
that's
Canada, bro.
That's a huge win.
But we got Sour Patch Kids, so fuck them.
I don't know, man.
Okay, yeah.
We got the nerd candies. We got the nerd ropes. We got gobstoppers. I mean, come on. They ain't got
Hey.
gobstoppers.
We also got Martha Stewart making fucking edibles, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. There it
With-
is.
Snoop Dogg.
With Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
dude.
With Snoop
Right.
Dogg. Come
Hell
on.
yeah. Zach, what do you know about edibles? You haven't had anything. As you're looking into fucking Angels outfield out there talking to Angels, he's going to start going like this in a second. Like, they're here.
Fuck.
Man.
Hey, as long as he doesn't all of a sudden start singing a Christmas song, we'll be good.
Oh man,
I want to
Zach,
hit them Mariah Carey high notes.
I can't do it. I was going to try, but I'm not even going to.
I almost went for it too, like an idiot.
Yeah,
So
we're wising it up. That's why we're getting culture on this show. We know not when to do things.
I have on my mind right now is putting Doritos on a paper plate and putting cheese all over it.
Oh my gosh, you are speaking
Hell yeah.
to my heart, man.
So
I don't do devil's lettuce. Yeah, I remembered I had one in my ammo can. I'm like, fuck it.
it is better though. You wouldn't have edibles laying around in the ammo can. That's perfectly okay.
It's the American way.
It is the American way.
Sure
It's the only way. You got any like cool videos queued up here you're waiting to post this weekend, Zach? Or you got to come up with something?
Ugh. I have nothing.
Dude, I'm the hugest fan of like the husky life. Like since I've reached that husky stage, that whole like all the ones of that just cracks me up.
It all
What's
makes
Yeah, exactly, because you can tell it's coming straight from like, oh, I've reached that stage where my tailgate gets stuck on my belly. That's cool.
no, but like I'm slamming up my tailgate and it catches underneath my belly. Like, fuck.
And then it like rubs up against it, and then you feel your whole body and chest cavity drop down through
Yeah,
it.
my titties bounce.
Yeah. From the
Y'all get red to the face when you tie your shoes?
Getting winded and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, have you ever talked about like you've become the benefits of being a husky guy?
Look at these plastic bootlaces.
Cheating ass motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Oh, what are you, an Astros fan?
What's wrong with that? I mean, who doesn't like to be a champion?
I like style.
This fucking guy.
Uh,
He keeps digging. Hey, remember on the movie like Super Troopers, where the
Meow.
chief, like I will
I remember
pistol
it.
whip anybody else that says
Meow.
shenanigans. I'm gonna pistol whip anybody that says fucking Houston Astros the rest of this show. That's a fact.
Meow.
all right.
No,
No, bro, you're starting to sound like a
Look
fucking
cat,
Yankees
all
fan,
nimbly
dude.
pimply, bouncing from tree to tree.
Meow?
Right now, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Do you see me chasing mice?
Dumber than Jose Altuve.
Now just chasing those trophies.
Oh my god!
Sounding like a Yankees fan there, bro.
Yeah, that's
No,
exactly what it reminds
no. I got
me
plenty of facial hair. Mm-mm.
What?
of. No one got that reference.
I mean, I got it, but it made no sense. I got it, but it made no sense.
Because it made dollars, baby, like the world champions. Woo!
You're not
Oh.
playing for the Yankees, so you're allowed to have facial hair as a fan.
That's right. Well, no.
Still,
And there's Zach on his 12th beer just listening to us be fucking us.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about utensils?
Yes, we do. Zach, you want in on this?
Yeah, but I gotta pee.
Okay. We're going. Okay, while you're peeing and texting me about in your selfies while you're like you do when you poop.
Just set up the Jack Shack, bro, and go
We're
for it.
doing a brainstorming session for Iron Oak barbecue pits and barbecue tools that would be helpful and make life easier. So go piss. Think about it. We'll be working
Are you
on it.
pissing now?
He might be
Pissing now.
He looks. Hey, is he pissing right now?
all I was
Look
gonna
at
say
Rose
is,
happy right now.
no one would know. I mean, by that face we do, but
Shaking more than twice or playing with it. That's the whole thing is.
If he chucks a Gatorade bottle, that's our confirmation.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
semi-
that's
that's semi
literally-
shit right
I
there.
thought that's what the turnaround the other way was for.
He's no longer peeing.
Yeah.
Oh, he went to that website on the comments. He went to the website.
Oh,
Yeah, he got
no.
the pay. Someone got the free 18 plus photo.
BabyGuyFeetPics.com.
So,
He's like, all I need
we
is your
are-
social security and your bank account. We got you started.
like the,
Yep.
the prince, like, hey, I'm stranded. I need some money. I'll give you millions back. All right, so we're going to be doing a brainstorm session for Iron Oak barbecue pits. Oops, that's their logo. I'm wearing one of their shirts today,
Nice.
but I love their pits. He does fire pits, but he also got into smokers. So here's the one smoker that they did. Doobie, I think you'll appreciate this one. It's got like the double stack, like where you put coals over here. So you got the Santa Maria and the double stack with double layer. You got the firebox right here. Beautiful, beautiful unit.
Mhm.
Chuck over at Iron Oak is a good dude out of Las Vegas, Nevada, but he's one of the OGs of the Dude Network. And everyone's like, why this guy? This guy's been around for like a long time. Big fan, big supporter. But he does some barbecue tools. And he was going to come on tonight. Got a little short notice on him. And he didn't make it. But I was like, well, hey, let us go ahead and do this for you here, bud. And he's like, sure, you fellers go on ahead. So what we're talking about is what barbecue tools are out there that suck that you'd like to see better and improved? Or is there anything new that you've never heard of or seen on the market that you think would be pretty damn handy? My idea in my head, I'll start this off here to kind of set the tone of where my brain's going on this, is like some kind of like tri-hook grate lifter that you like slide down into the grates and you can like twist it and it'll lock into like 3 grates and like spread out the weight distribution and pull it up like nice and easy, like something like a grate lifter. So if you need to add more charcoal or lift it up for some charcoal, that was something that I had off the top of my head. You know, the sky's the
I
limit. on
like it. I like
my
that.
idea, like something that's a little crafty, whether it's even like a spring load. You put it down, you pull the trigger, and it's like shink, like James Bond shit, and it goes out there. Then you can hold it up again and fold them down and collapse if they're collapsible or something like that. So that's kind of what I was thinking, something like that, a little easier grate lifter than the old hook and ladder or whatever the hell you use. Thoughts?
Well, I've never
mean,
used a ladder to remove my
it's out
grate,
there.
so
It's out there already.
But like
Yeah.
an easier way.
It's not a trifecta you're thinking.
Yeah, like a
Oh, you know what, Tony? That'd be cool. Like it's a little spit rod, goes into the little grill grates. You're like a little twisty.
and you twist it and like the hooks go out, then you can latch onto a grate and just lift it straight up.
Yeah, I like it.
You're overthinking that process. All you have to do is measure the interior diameter in between the grates, and all you're building is a T. So all you have to do is insert the bottom of the T into the grates and turn that has a fucking high temp handle, and it'll lift it up. You don't need springs and levers.
But that's what we're needing for this guy. Simple ideas that we can fabricate that's not out there, and I think that's one of them.
That literally would take like 5 minutes to make.
There we go. Zach.
Yeah. Still peeing.
Space Cadet, what's up, man?
Still peeing.
That's the gummies in effect.
Well, I'm watching Cincinnati and Eastern Carolina.
Oh.
Actually.
Who's winning?
Cincinnati by 2.
Cincinnati's in Kentucky. Sir Yacht said it first, and I'm with it. So, okay, Zach, you're a griller. Is there anything that you're like, man, I'm tired of doing this. This would be nice to have this tool. What technology is lacking in the barbecue industry for you? A backyard barbecue or yourself? That's a hell of an answer. Let's give it up. Nailed it. Totally nailed it. All right. I mean, Doobie, I know I want to ask you on this because I know like John Z and Rev have been sitting there thinking about this all day and have all kinds of ideas. So, Doobie, well, at least the Rev. Doobie, what do you think?
I feel like everybody makes custom grates for like the bottom grade of a Weber, but there's like almost no options for like a second shelf on the Weber. You know, that's like one that like I think you can get it with like certain models of a Weber, but if you don't get it that model, then you don't get the second shelf. I feel like if there was a grate system that had like the second shelf built into it, that would be kind of cool. I don't know.
All right. I'm with that for sure. All right. Yeah, that'd be pretty badass. The second one, I was also thinking something like a vertical skewer, where okay. So hear me out. Like a universal, something that has a lot of accessories on the accessory. Like you have a shower rod curtain, and it's adjustable, and you can put it in. So why can't there be something for a smoker that is adjustable to put like a big cast iron rod across? Then you have like hooks where you could do like the cage for the pineapple or the chicken. Like you can have all these like suspending accessories into like this adjustable shower rod curtain smoker attachment thing.
I think you just buy Santa Maria for that, no? I mean,
no, I'm saying like, in my Okie Joe, I can put something inside the Okie Joe from tip to tip and have it suspended over top of the pork, whether it be like a whole chicken, like, pineapple.
You would have to put
Bob's.
I don't think you could do like a shower curtain thing and have it hold up under the weight without putting some kind of other attachment.
Saddle.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Yeah.
Well, you could do like harnesses in it, I guess. Like put like brackets and mount them onto it, tack them to your side.
Yeah.
Kind of like super stupid ass adhesive that's like NASA certified. And then like have like your rod like adjust to set inside the brackets and then have the attachments on it.
There's a way easier way to do that.
Of course.
Instead of using brackets and fucking adhesives, all you need is chains, bro.
Chain?
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Link to the top, right? And then you have O-links at the bottom where your rod slides through, and that way when you extend it,
shout out,
your supports are going to be in the middle, and it'll move when you move the lid.
Okay.
If you really want to get real fancy, what you can do is make the rod extend out past the sides of the grill or the smoker.
Zach, don't get excited over there.
Make it the same diameter as the attachment for like a KitchenAid mixer, and then you can turn it also into a rotisserie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Zach, what do you think about that?
Still peeing.
He's watching porn. Yeah.
He's
He's smoking a cigarette. He's watching porn.
He's over on Mars. I think he's on Mars.
What happened?
Are you with us?
Sorta.
He forgot his mic is on, and all you hear is.
Clap on, clap off. This is interesting. Zach, are you with us? Yeah, I think. Hey, Zach, how's that edible?
Still thinking about the chips and cheese.
Somebody's hanging out with Joey Diaz before he came on the show, bro.
Right.
He got them like stars of death going.
Joey Diaz, like, how many edibles does he do? Like, doesn't he like live off like 1,000 milligrams at a time?
Dude, he'll literally go on his podcast and take like 2,000 milligrams. He has these things called stars of death, and they're 250 milligrams a piece, and he'll take like 10 of them.
Jesus.
Like eating them like they're fucking gummy bears, and still be talking to like fucking Joe Rogan and shit.
And that's why people don't take Joe Rogan podcast guests seriously. Oh man, Zach, what are you doing this weekend, Zach?
What's that?
What are you going to do this weekend?
I have to cook 200 chicken wings tomorrow.
200? What the hell are you doing that for?
My ghetto neighbor is scared of propane and flames, so I have to use my turkey fryer and make chicken wings for his wife's surprise birthday.
Look at you.
Drumettes or paddles, bro?
Let's go.
So needy.
What do you
So
want?
I got a question.
Flats or drums, Zach? Flats or drums? What you going? What are you
Drumettes
going
or
for?
paddles?
Oh, he bought it all. I had
No, you. Like, if you have a choice of one or the other,
What are you
which one
going
you
for, bro?
I'm going drums.
Okay.
My dude.
I
I
don't know,
like-
man.
I like
wouldn't-
both, but
I like drums until I learned the push down hack on the flats where you can push
yeah,
them
for
down.
sure. Me too. That's the same
then-
thing. But you're just making a two bone drum. That's all you're doing.
Oh.
So
And you
I got a question.
flip it over, other side done. You still have a clean beer hand.
There you go.
I got a question. So, have y'all been watching Doobie eat his Skittles?
Yeah, the purple.
Okay, am I the only one that does not do that and eat them one by one to enjoy every single flavor?
No, I'm with you. Yeah, well, you got to get a small batch every time.
every
Yeah,
time.
man, you gotta
Handful,
mix
bro.
them up, man.
Now,
You
I
can't just
will
do one
say,
at a time.
if I have a big amount, I'll do
That's what
that.
she
If
said.
I'm getting down to the bottom, if I'm getting down to the nitty gritty, I'm still into them. Then I switch to the one-on-one.
Yeah, same, Tony. Exactly. Yes, sir.
We start.
That's
I
how
just
you
buy
eat
two
fucking
bags.
Skittles.
You just buy two
John, just stop
bags.
sucking his cock.
See, that's the attitude you get from Texas, right there.
Man.
How did he get muted? What did he do to get muted? Did he mute himself?
I didn't do it. I didn't do
I
it.
didn't do it. I didn't touch nothing.
Who muted who?
I didn't mute nobody. Zach did it.
So is Iron Oak ever gonna come on? Did I miss something?
He's not going to come on, but we are in
Oh.
charge. So I know there's more here. I got to take a quick pee. So, Johnsy, I know you haven't got to weigh in on this topic yet. I want to hear it.
Oh man,
No.
you're gonna be sorely disappointed. I really don't
So
know.
give me y'all talk amongst yourself freely for 30 seconds while this piss break, who's coming up,
Brought to you by.
is brought to you by Cleveland
Cleveland
Whiskey,
whiskey.
the home of piss breaks. Cleveland Whiskey. Be back in 30.
Hey, Zach,
Seems
when
like
you were in the
elevator
service,
music.
did you ever have the pleasure of eating the Vomlet MRE?
Always traded it or I'll starve. I always peanut butter and crackers.
Right?
What was it? So what was the meal is supposed to be?
A
Dude.
vegetarian omelet, as affectionately known as the Vomlet, because that's
Listen
what
to
it
me.
looked and tasted like.
Listen to me. MREs. I've eaten a lot of different like survival type food, freeze dried food, whatever. I backpack. There's some really good brands out there. MREs are not good.
Fuck no.
They are miserable sacks of sadness.
Bro.
Like, that's the best you could come up with for our fucking troops. Oh my
Man,
God.
you can polish a turd so much, but it's still a turd.
Bro, the
Dude,
meatloaf with
I
brown
ate 'em.
onion gravy straight smells and tastes like dog food.
Yes, dude, most of them do. So I went on a 60-mile backpacking trip for a week, and that's what they brought for us. They're like, oh, we got a bunch of MREs. And it was, hey, this one dude met us like halfway up. Like, he took another trail and met us we were on hiking a huge section of the Pacific Crest Trail. And dude, I've never been so happy to eat brook trout. He was like a badass fly fisher and fished all these brook trout. Dude, it was like eating fucking cheesecake or something. It was, oh, dude, that was the most miserable week of my life for food situation ever.
4 fingers of death, bro. Those things are awful.
All right, so I have heard that you guys are talking about the MRE stuff. Zach, Rev, you guys have both been in the military. You guys have ate some shit, I'm sure. Least desirable government-issued meal you had to eat.
We were just talking about it, bro.
They
The
just
fucking
said
omelet.
The omelet? Okay, so the omelet was the worst?
The
veggie
vomit, yeah.
It's a toss-up between the vomit and the 4 fingers of death. Fucking
What exactly is the 4 fingers of death?
4 hot dogs in like this weird jelly shit that is shelf stable for like 20 years, dude. And every time we got them, they were like expired by like 2 years. Like the army been holding on to them since like the fucking 80s.
They were probably still edible.
And you know what? If you think those are good, if they're bad fucking warm, try eating them fucking cold.
Oh man. Well, the gel alone would not work for me.
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That jelly shit that comes on Spam is like vacuum sealed into the fucking pack with them. It's fucking awful.
That's terrible. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Zach, what's your second least favorite? Is it the 4 fingers of death, or is it a separate second least favorite?
Ooh.
I gotta go with the fucking meatloaf and brown onion gravy, bro. The fucking brake pads are fucking awful.
Yeah, the omelet just did it for me.
Yeah.
There's no worse than that, but I liked everything.
Okay.
That's when you ain't got nothing to eat for fucking a week. You're gonna eat it.
So I'm gonna do it. My favorite though was
Chili Mac.
cheese turtle.
Fucking knew it, dude. We'd always raid the box for either the kosher ones or the vegetarian options.
And then you'd like pawn off the Skittles or the Red Hots, but they're in a brown bag. Like,
yeah,
you want this? I'll take your wheat snack bread. Do you have jalapeno cheese spread? I have grape jelly. Fuck yeah.
You ever do the Ranger pudding, dude?
Hey, dude, that sounds like jail.
Pretty much.
I remember I did. So true story.
Not that I know.
I do. I'll talk about my 24 hours in West Virginia for a
24 hours.
I did, it was like during Christmas break.
A horrible experience.
24 hours.
That must have been brutal.
In West Virginia, if you get a DUI first offense, it's mandatory 24 hours. So I had to go to like the jail for 24 hours to the fucking to the regional Tigert Valley Regional in West Virginia. It was a regional fucking jail, not the county.
Virginia.
Dude, I can't deal with that 24.
And I remember like it put me in. Like it was the dumbest shit ever. Like all the booking in and everything for 24 fucking hours.
Yeah,
I was in the lobby longer waiting. So, true story, I thought if I showed up early, I would get credit for that. That's all that. So, dumb fucking Tony did like 27 hours.
I'd show up 11:59.
I sat out in the waiting room for 3 hours waiting to go to jail in the fucking county.
That's absolutely epic, dude.
Dumbest shit I've ever done in my life.
Cody.
But I remember like trying to like the next day, like I knew I was leaving after that lunch. So I got all my work food, and I remember like just gifting everybody my food, and they were like, the one guy took my baked potato and was like 3 teeth and was like, ah, 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 like it's fucking smashing his like raw baked potato that didn't have like butter or sour cream with it, and he was like so fucking happy that I gave him my food. I don't know what. Sorry, I know I got on a side subject, but I've never really talked about my time in jail.
Man, I feel like
I don't even think I've had that conversation with my wife about my 24 hours in jail.
That whole 24 hours, Tony.
if you weren't in there long enough to learn prison recipes, you weren't in jail.
No, I wasn't. No, I
Like,
didn't.
you didn't get the scoops, bro. You ain't got no money on your books. You didn't do no commissary. You didn't have to go see. You ran out. You had to go see the man running the store and shit. You playing the parlay. Come on, man.
It sucked because it was like an inconvenience, like for everybody, like of the 24 hours, like
And a complete waste of taxpayer money.
complete waste. Oh, I paid for all of it. Trust me, I paid it.
This is you.
So, Zach, what were you gonna say though?
This is for Tony. This is him sitting in the waiting room to go to jail. God damn it, this clock's broken. Well, I'll just keep count. Hey, correction officer, I think I have about 3 hours of comp time right now. So if you guys can let me out and give me back my socks and my wallet, everything will be great. My wife, she might be here when I call her. Plus, you need to get me out here because these guys are give me candy and they're pulling their pocket out of their pants and hold on to it.
No, man, it was.
You have the info network.
I remember I was so bored that like my door was open, so like I was on the edge of the bunk. I started doing like dips. I started doing like dips and shit, just like working out. Like I was,
man,
I was in like fucking Pelican Bay out in the yard.
This is the best story ever, dude.
And like I remember, like my door was open and like the watchtower was like right in front of me. And I remember the guards like specifically shut my door and my door. No interest in watching me fucking do dips. There was like shut that fucker's door. Like he can sit there.
Oh, he's not jacking off. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I was sitting there like I'm bored. I started doing late. Like as soon as I started, they're like, and like only my door shut, and I'm like, so I ended up like having to like ring the thing, and I'm like, can you let me back out? You know?
They're like, no, this is jail.
No, but like, everyone else's doors was open, but I started doing dips, and they're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, that's because that's their house, bro. That's where they live.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's this guy. No, like the guard's like, this guy's Mr. 24 Hour over here already fucking doing dip sets. Like, shut.
There's a guy whipping up a fucking pizza on his bunk because he scraped the fucking paint off of it and like hooked up a stinger and shit.
Yep.
So, I used to be a correctional officer.
Get out of here.
And I started off on the night shift, which that sucked.
Oh boy.
It was Father's Day. It was Father's Day weekend, and I'll never forget it. I'll tell you, you want to go chat to naked women. Anyways,
free
Jesus are just hopping in there. So we're in the control room, and we start our shift. And I start my shift and say, "Hey, Nombre, go do your rounds." Before Nombre existed, so I'm doing my rounds, and they have like an assembly line. They have a couple guys with a trash bag. I don't know how they got it, and they had guys. They had getting all the Fritos. They're throwing the Fritos in the large bag, right? And the guys next to him have a different bag, and he's smashing it, right? He got a cup, and he's like that. And then he gives a bag over, and there's a guy next to him putting warm water, and you see him masando, making dough, right? He's just massaging and making dough.
Fucking tamales way.
So the next guy goes in there, and he has trash bag makeshift with rubber bands on his hand. He's making little balls, and Dewey's gone for some reason. He didn't like my story. Fuck you, Dewey. Yeah. And so he gets the little dough balls. He passes it to a guy that has a giant encyclopedia or dictionary. He has 2 sheets of plastic trash bags. Puts it in there. The guy puts all his weight out. Gives it to the next guy. You have a perfect little tortilla.
Yeah, making tortillas.
So
Hey, dude.
next, they give it to the next guy. The next guy had beans that you add water to. He got beans.
Yep.
They
The
stuffed it with
Rosaritas.
beans.
Yep. Rosary.
Squeezed cheese. They rolled it up. They had a cheese tamale with bean, and they put it in the microwave. I mean, it smelled.
Oh
good
yeah.
in there.
Hey, you forgot the jalapeno cheddar, bro. The
Yeah,
spread.
whatever. Yeah.
The
And,
cheddar
or the
spread,
prison pizza where they do it all flat, and then they
Mhm.
cut up the Slim Jims and the jalapenos and all that.
Hey, dude, they'll hold on to creamers from the coffees and like all this and bake pies and stuff.
Make fucking
Well,
cheesecakes. 'Cause you get those
Cheesecakes,
knockoff
yeah.
Oreos when you scrape out the filling and shit, and then make
Yep.
a crust out of the fucking cookies.
The cookies, yeah.
Dude, I saw
I
a guy
also-
one time.
Have you ever
take a
seen that?
card- I
Go
saw a
ahead.
guy take a cardboard box, fucking line it with the inside of fucking chip bags from those
Yeah.
fucking shebangs because they're fucking
Foil on the
tinfoil and
inside.
shit. And he took apart steel wool and fucking ran it inside this fucking box. Probably had like 50 yards of steel wool that he individually pulled the strands out and shit.
Made an oven.
And then, yeah, he hooked up a
Yeah.
fucking stinger to it and made
Yep.
an oven under his bunk, dude.
Yeah, that's gangster.
Jeez.
Dude, these guys are geniuses, bro. Geniuses.
Dude, you got nothing else to do. You're sitting
Yeah.
there doing nothing all day long.
That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I remember that one day I did it. It was,
Tony, we're not talking about keystering.
I remember
Prison pocket over here.
out of 24 hours, I think I slept 20 of them because I took like 4 Xanax before I went in. Like I was on the parking lot before I went. I was like 4 Xanax, like wham.
Tony's like, if they get me, I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slept 20 of them, and one guy had a really good 20 hours.
Really great time.
Well, when I got done doing my dip set and I shut my door, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to try to go back to sleep. And sure as did. I rolled right out. Like, yeah, when you ain't got nothing to do, man, like, it's amazing how much easier sleep comes to you.
Yeah, but see, for one day, it's no problem.
Yeah, but when you're doing it for
Come
years,
day 3, and you can't
Listen.
fucking sleep anymore because you've slept
Listen,
for like
you guys don't know the struggle.
38
that I had.
hours.
Like, listen, you guys don't understand. You guys can't relate to the struggle that I had.
sure.
Yeah.
Fucking,
What I don't get is when they get out, they still want to cook those recipes like once a week at home. They're like, hey,
Bro,
we're doing
I
this
still-
tonight.
Yo,
Where's the
I still
nacho
do that
night?
shit. Don't be talking. I still
Bro,
do that shit, dude.
yeah.
Fucking top ramen, pickles, fucking summer sausage, fucking.
There's a TikToker that's famous. Not famous. Well,
Yeah.
he's
he's got
Yeah.
a bunkie. He's in a halfway house.
Yeah.
Hey, in real life, he's like, "Hey, Bunky, you want something?" Like, motherfucker, you're sharing with your Bunky. Sometimes doesn't even put into the meal. You're a badass. Now that you're getting something else that we don't know about,
Hey,
Like I said, I still make that shit like once a month, dude.
yeah, because he would
Yeah.
do like, because he would call it bussin' at the end of his video. He's like, bussin'.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's already
He got a
out.
YouTube
He's already
channel,
out.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
I would
about-
go to my buddy's house. He used to eat that stuff all the time, and some of it's actually pretty good. When they describe it, it's like, oh no, what am I getting into? But if you just go over there and eat it and not like ask questions, you might actually enjoy it.
Making a
actually-
well
yeah.
shit.
I've actually learned to
Yeah.
stop asking questions.
Some guys didn't have enough money in commissary for bowls, so they would get their ramen. They would open up the bag and take the seasoning out. Just put a little bit of water and warm it up in there. If the cell had a microwave, and they wouldn't cook it all the way through, and they would eat it like a Rice Krispie kind of deal. Just put as they go.
Yep.
So
Zach, are you learning anything on this show?
No, in Iraq, when I got really hungry on missions, we get red air, something like that, I would take a block of ramen noodles some church fruit sent us, and I would lick it, stick it in the powder, munch on it.
I ate
Yeah,
dry
dude.
ramen before for sure.
What you
I
used to
don't
do is
remember
crunch them
judging
up,
that.
toss the fucking seasoning packet in,
Yeah,
shake it
shake it
up.
up.
Yeah, take it.
Ghetto chips,
And
dude.
eat it like chips.
Yeah,
Yep.
bro. Hey, yeah, that's some real poor shit right there, fellas. Let's go.
Yeah.
Eat it like popcorn, homie.
For real.
was like a dry popsicle.
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right, well, let's keep it like I like the whole military vibes and like questions of like food in the military. You guys are both stationed in like all over the places. Like best food that you got when you were allowed to leave.
Ooh, great question.
That's where I learned about barbecue, bro. Because I was stationed when I was stateside. I was stationed in like Missouri, fucking South Carolina, Virginia, and you know what? I'll never forget it because Thursdays at Fort Leonard Wood was quote soul food days, and it was the Army version of like pickled pig's feet and shit, and like the nastiest greens you ever like the grossest shit ever. And
Like,
you had
geez,
to
thanks.
and like nothing is open on on fucking Thursday after like fucking 6 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
So you had the choice of either eating the defact chow, that shit, or going to whatever was off base. And it was always these fucking tiny ass barbecue shacks that had like a fucking picnic table and like a smoker, and that was it. You walk in and be like, get your plate and shit, and that's it. And there was some old dude fucking whipping up barbecue for the past 60 years.
Oh man, dude.
Zach, what about you, man?
Honestly, the best food I ever had was when we convoyed to an Air Force base in Iraq, like on the Joint Base a lot. They had a surf and turf night at the Air Force, legit Air Force base.
Yeah.
Never allowed in because I was always dirty and covered in grime, dirt, grease, everything. But the truck drivers would bring me food. It was literally 2 lobster tails and fucking sirloins.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
The legend of the Air Force defact, bro.
Iraq.
It's a thing.
Lobster tails and sirloins for the Air Force in Iraq.
Yep.
And fucking shit for everybody else.
Before we go on a mission, everybody at our fob would give me money so I could pick them up cigarettes, monsters, and all that. I came back fully fucking loaded. I was like a drug dealer, but like,
yeah.
You like ran from Shawshank Redemption.
Were you getting
I heard the
compensated?
Air Force has air conditioned tent.
oh, well,
Yeah.
everybody has air conditioning.
Yeah, the GP mediums have them hooked up to the back, dude. That's just the thing.
But when you're on the Army or Marine side, they put you in these normal gray ass tents, and it was always pallets stacked, and they'd have like a tarp on it or something like that. But you'd be sleeping. You finally went to bed at like 6, and you got to get up by like 9 or 10, and the power would always go out. And if you slept through it, your ass is gonna wake up in a pool of goddamn sweat.
I mean, Baghdad's like a special kind of hot, right?
Nah. Was. Now it definitely is. We didn't control shit over there. After we left, you saw back it up. I'm getting talking.
You know the real mark of a combat vet, right? Doesn't matter what kind of tabs you got, what kind of patches you got on your sleeve. The real mark of a combat vet is if you've tugged one out in 150-degree shitter to hand-drawn artwork.
Brother.
Tell me I'm wrong, dude.
Pussy's gonna squirt.
Oh
Fair.
my god.
He smells like McDonald's fries. It's gonna get wild.
Bro, you get up the wall of shame where, like, you know, somebody's girlfriend would send them fucking Polaroids and shit. And every time they get, like, the Jody letter, they tack it up on the board, dude. And like, if you just hung back, you'd see some dude walk up, look at the board, fucking take a picture down, go into the fucking shitter, and then come back like 2 minutes later and put it back up.
He wasn't in there just getting excited. Yeah.
We had a wall of shame. My one friend, he got pictures from his family and shit. Well, he had his dog, and he's like, "Oh hell yeah, I got a picture of my dog." He looked down, in between the bench and the table, this fucking dog had a rock on fucking
the red rocket, bro.
Put that up on the board. This dog's just half his feet hanging out. See this fucking red rocket.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
See, these are the stories that you never get to hear. Stories like this.
Yeah, I hate to keep prying, but like, all right, craziest shit that you got.
Oh yeah,
that's funny. Craziest shit that's funny that you got to see in your time in the service. Rev, you first.
This wasn't necessarily something I saw, but something I did. So,
even better.
Dude Network, baby.
So I was part of E4 Mafia for pretty much my entire time in the service. I went through ANOC and BNOC to be an NCO, and we threw a party. You know, me and my brothers were like, fuck it, you got stripes, you're going to throw a party. And we did, and I ended up picking up this chick and getting down with her, and we'll say I had an accidental discharge on her. And it turned out to be an officer's fucking daughter who was like this barely 18.
No.
And I like the next Monday, dude, like everyone's all hungover as shit. And I get called into my commanding officer's office, and the other officer whose daughter it was sitting there, and I literally just unpinned my sergeant stripes and we're like, "Here you go," because I knew it was gonna come, and he didn't say anything. He's like, "All right, dismissed. You can leave."
Jesus. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just, the fact that this chick is getting passed around by the grunts like a blunt at a fucking Snoop Dogg concert, dude. Like, why you get me in trouble for it?
Right.
Zach, good luck topping that one, but please try.
Yeah. Everybody, dark humor.
Very dark here. Very dark.
Yeah, let's go dark. So we were, which it was outside of Baghdad, we were convoying, and there was this black car to the left. And I'm like, what are they doing? And then all of a sudden, about 4 trucks up, I saw something. I went in and I went, what is that? That looked like somebody being carried. And then right in front of my truck, it was the other half, and it was just the legs, waist down, being carried. And they stuffed, the person was still alive. They stuffed them into it almost looked like a Honda Civic hatchback. And I said, was that legs? And my truck operator goes, I think so. And I went, I ain't gonna dance no more. Still went dark.
I thought you were going to do the Major Pain joke. I can't feel my legs.
Oh, shit. I don't even know what to say to that. That's good.
Hey, Zach, was the Opal the worst car you've ever seen in your life, or what, dude?
What's that?
Was the Opal the worst car you've ever seen in your life, or what, bro?
What car?
The Opal. So for those of you who don't know, the Opal is like the Honda Civic of the Middle East.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was because it was always Toyota trucks and then some piece of shit black car.
Yeah, that's what that is. It's basically like the Middle Eastern version of a Honda Civic. They're like knockoffs. Like someone got a Honda Civic and went, we could remake that here out of the shittiest material ever. I did see a guy get a confirmed kill by shooting a donkey by accident.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Or whatever the fuck those things were. Yeah, there was some old guy riding one with a rifle, and one of the squad went to pick the dude off because he was charging with a rifle at us, and he missed, and he fucking shot the fucking donkey. And the dude goes ass over elbows because he was like at a full gallop, and the dude landed on his head and broke his neck. All the homies are like, still counts, bro.
That's a whole different type of donkey show.
I didn't know that we were going into that.
I like the words of encouragement. It still counts, bro.
Call of Duty is real life. Remember that. Like, I don't know what you say. What do you say?
Can you imagine that guy? He's galloping on an ass.
I mean, if there was a video that I wish I could see, that would probably be one.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So obviously we all appreciate our veterans. Doobie appreciates veterans. Doobie's even offering a discount tomorrow for the veterans. Ain't that right, Doobie?
Yeah, man, 20% off.
That's gangster. That's awesome.
America.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you buy the whole kit and caboodle, you'll throw in a free sandwich. Facts.
Only if it's meatloaf, bro.
Yeah,
Buy a
meatloaf.
Great Dane puppy, you'll get a free rack of ribs.
Looks like
Isn't somebody doing meatloaf? Johnsy, are you making meatloaf?
I made meatloaf tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnsy, tell me about your meatloaf.
It was I just threw it together. I don't had a little bit of breadcrumbs.
Johnsy, you got a little something right here, man.
Yeah, it's called.
You put a boiled
called
egg.
meatloaf because he's an American.
Hey, it might be some Colorado Gold
Yeah,
from Willows because I
man.
put some on my delicious meatloaf.
Could be.
Because I'm an American and I eat it. I'm not a communist.
Yeah, and he seasoned it with Memphis.
No, I seasoned it with High Elevation.
Zach, are you a fan of meatloaf?
Look, what I do in a fucking meatloaf.
Exactly. Doobie hates meatloaf.
Yeah,
Yep.
he lives in New
I
Mexico.
hate meatloaf.
He hates it.
Terrible. Sacrilege, I say.
It is sacrilege.
Because they haven't cooked for you right. They haven't cooked it right for you, bro.
Yeah, someone
Man,
who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Yeah,
Who
like,
hurt you with a meatloaf, bro?
I mean,
I've
Zach
eaten
doesn't
so
even know
much
what to
meatloaf
say.
in my life that I just don't want to eat any more of it.
Zach doesn't even know what to say to you right now.
Dude, do you know how much dry top ramen and wet top ramen I've eaten in my life, and I still like top ramen?
I love a
I
good
heard
beef.
top.
I love a
heard
good
top
beef.
I
and
like
wet.
top ramen too, man. Also
I heard
like
top and
enchiladas
wet's
and
all
beans
right.
and rice, and I don't get tired of them. But meatloaf is just not for me.
So meatloaf.
I'm gonna change your mind. It's my
No, he's
life
gonna lose
goal.
a bet. We're gonna make Doobie lose a bet where he has to cook and eat a whole meatloaf on the show.
Dude, my neighbor brought me over a Philly cheesesteak meatloaf.
What?
Ooh, that sounds incredible.
At
What
Guy's
the?
birthday, my boy's birthday, and afterwards he said, "Hey, I made extra meatloaf for you to try because I talked about it this week." He has a Traeger. I don't know what pellets he used or whatever, but dude, he said you
Probably
can
Bear Mountain barbecue.
sauce you want on it, but that onion and green pepper and whatever fucking seasoning he used, oh my god.
America.
Dude, that sounds phenomenal.
Speaking
like
of which,
it
I
a
need to
lot.
go get more Italian breadcrumbs because I'm out.
I
Why-
found some
why can't it be
panko
Mexican
ones. They were
breadcrumbs?
awesome. Because
Where-
Italian seasoned breadcrumbs are superior.
Yeah, not everything's better in Mexico. I don't go to Mexico for bread products. I go to Mexico for tortillas, fajitas, tamales, enchiladas.
You get that in Texas.
Bills
You don't
should
go to
be
Mexico
crackers.
for tamales, man.
Yeah, yeah. South Texas makes shitty tamales. Doobie said it.
I didn't say that.
Tony,
I bet you find pretty decent tamales in Texas. faster than
Look
in
how
Mexico.
can we take a minute and look how serious Nombre just got? Like
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
start talking shit about like Texas tamales, and he looks like he's gonna murder somebody right now.
My tamales.
My son had a fundraiser to sell tamales. That's how much popular down here.
Damn, tamale fundraisers?
Hey, the best
Dude,
tamales.
We sold 45 himself. We had to distribute 45 dozens.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Zach's phone died. Zach's phone probably died.
he said something right before he disappeared, so maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, fuck you
guys. The best tamales around here, man, is like you'll just be walking out of Walmart or Target or something, and someone will come walking up to you and ask if you want to buy tamales and walk you over to the back of the car, and their mom will you say what kind you want, and she opens coolers and hands you a sack full, and
like $3 for $1, bro.
Dude, listen to me, ever, yeah. Oh my god,
I'm all in on that. That sounds
good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's the taco trucks that like and trunk tamales, I guess we'll call them.
Trunk tamales.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole like.
Not related to the Trump tamales.
Let's go, Brandon.
There we go.
Can we check out Doobie?
I was cheering myself on, bro.
So here's my idea for.
Yeah, Rev's got a genius one.
So I want to improve on tongs. Because we've all tried moving a big ass piece of meat with a pair of tongs and think we're gonna fucking lose it.
Okay.
So take a pair of tongs and then cut off the ends, right? One of them you're gonna replace with a meat fork. Like the prongs from a meat fork, right? And then for the other side, you're going to weld back the top of the tongs, but you're going to do it at a 45-degree angle.
I'll send you a picture of what I got here.
Okay. So you got your prongs, right? And then the top is going to be like this. So when you use them, you can either use the meat fork to move stuff around the grill, or if you have something that's too large, you can use the meat fork and then clamp onto it with the top.
Sounds like it'd be useful.
Right?
Do you have it pictured in your head or no?
Am I going to have to make one and fucking show you?
No, I thought Iron Oak's going to have to make that, but yeah.
Because we all know I have a fucking welder.
Oh,
I'm all here, but it's just audio only.
I'm just wondering if you have any...
dude, audio only.
I'm just wondering if there's any metal or anything you could use, Rev, that you have access to.
All you got to do is get a pair of tongs from fucking the restaurant supply store and a meat fork. All you need is a grinder and a welder. You don't need anything else.
Interesting. I was also wondering if, like, you had, like, a burger holder. Like, you know, you got, like, your bacon and your cheese and all your toppings and shit like that. There's, like, a flimsy mesh. It's like a clamp. Like, you know, when you go to, like at a brickyard or when they clamp down on stuff, they have a styrofoam thing on top and it comes down and it smushes everything, but it's on styrofoam and it holds it in place. But, like, you could do that. But like a flimsy mesh thing that you could clamp down on a burger and transfer it over to your sandwich without it spilling a single drop of any of your toppings or bacon or cheese or anything. You can easily transfer it, like load it up right there on your grill, clamp it down, switch it over to the burger, unclamp it, let it go. You're on the bun.
All right, so here's how you do that.
Of course.
So you know what force rounds are?
Nope.
Force rounds is this thing when you're doing garmager work. They're like stainless steel rings that you can use as forms, right? So all you got to do is get the right size ring, okay? So take a pair of tongs, weld that to one end of the tongs, and then on the bottom, a wide base spatula. So all you got to do is slide that fucker under there and then clamp the ring on so it doesn't move. And that way, when you transfer it, you don't have that tectonic shift. And once you get to your plate or whatever, just open up the tongs and slide it off.
There we go.
Tectonic
Can we
shift.
take?
Tectonic
Yeah, can we take a moment?
Nombre, tectonic shifts are like what the plates do, and when they rub, and that's what earthquakes.
Oh, there's
are.
no fucking earthquakes in Texas. No.
Yeah, only in Cali.
Whatever. Oh,
Hopefully,
we
the
have
tectonic plate.
Yeah. The earth shakes a little bit over here, but you guys have hurricanes and tornadoes and crap that crush over from me that way.
Well, hopefully the plate shifts so fucking hard it becomes California Island instead of state.
All right, Nombre, come on.
He's always got to go straight.
He has a point to make.
No, juggler.
He can't make it without burying California 3 times along the way.
Well, I don't even talked about him but once. Okay,
But
twice.
I want that beachfront property, bro.
One statement.
Yeah, it's like in
I
my
thought
opinion, it's a
you had a
win-win.
point. Like, Nombre, you got a point or no?
Yes, Texas is better.
Yeah, see, that's what it always is. That's what it always is.
Dumbest show ever.
And yeah, we had a great show. We had a great show.
All you know is you can find a hot girl here.
All they need is a
Your network with your promo card.
Hey, shout out for most porn advertisements in one show. That's a record.
That's for sure a record, man.
Use promo code Dude Network for free feet pics.
There goes our strike-free record.
Oh
man.
gosh, dude, that's
What are you
horrible.
doing, Tony? We could have made money off of that, bro.
Wait till you see that left boot. Wait till you see the left boot. It's a real beauty.
Hey, wait till you see his only dad's page.
Oh, okay.
It's not a
It's
dad
only
bod, it's a
dudes.
father figure.
Okay.
Only dudes.
Only dudes. We didn't go with only dudes.
Oh, doobie.
That's a good idea. We could definitely grow off that. We can
Only
market.
dudes.
Where's Doobie? Is Doobie fighting off a stalker or what? He's fighting off somebody. Did you see him earlier? He's like fucking weeds
I'm
kicking
gonna
in,
look
or
in
there's
the
someone
trailer.
outside.
Hey,
No,
shout out to the
working.
crackheads that Doobie's gonna have to tell to kick Rockins in the morning.
Gonna
Or
be
the
fighting
big
them,
old-
off, fighting them off their fucking smoker chips and fucking.
That's how
charcoal.
Doobie stays awake all night to cook the meat.
I appreciate the last photo he sent of the turd that was very dark brown and messed out, wrapped in a Marlboro menthol box. Like,
They ate a lot of fiber. They ate a lot of fiber that day.
that was a lot of fiber, dude. He ate a fucking hemp cord. He's like, I'm out of shit. He's like, I need something. I'm gonna eat this hemp. Maybe I'll get a buzz.
He was eating his own dreads.
Fucking
That's
amazing-ass motherfucker.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, probably.
Oh man.
But hey, wasn't there someone we had on here that was praying a lot? Nombre. Yeah, Nombre is going to bring Jesus into it, and we're going to cure them all.
Not me, man. We had the God's child and we had a Rev on the show today.
That's right. We got the Rev. And our Rev has a jackalope on a fucking Mexican blanket, or no, Native American
Yeah,
blanket.
easy, buddy.
Hey, I'm uncultured swine. I'll admit it. Fuck it. No disrespect.
Notice how nobody's arguing right now. Like,
When you're going to bury yourself, go to the next level so nobody can add on. Be like, listen, motherfucker, I already buried myself. All right, leave me alone. If you go hard on yourself, like, all right, like he adequately punished himself. Like, move on.
Oh man.
Hey, we're coming up on 2.5 hours, boys. I think we're going
This
to
is
call
the longest one, I think.
Well, we need to wrap it up though. But
yeah, we do.
awesome show. Awesome.
Great,
show.
yeah.
Awesome show. The fact that we got 2.5 hours and like we just now were like, all right, it's time to cut it off. We'll show you how awesome we are with having a good show with everybody. Kyle Luigs, awesome. He's the man.
Unbelievable.
Love his
That
soul.
was awesome.
Took time of his bachelor party for like a brother-in-law to come on the show.
Was he in
Stripper didn't
Florida?
get
You
there
said?
yet, so.
What's that?
Said the
He was,
stripper
he
didn't
was,
get
he was
there
in
yet.
Florida.
Yeah, I don't know where he said he was at.
I thought he said Florida. I was like, damn, man, they get that super late season hurricane.
Yeah,
That was abnormal having a November hurricane.
yeah. No, we dealt with it all day up here in Ohio. It was Nicole was a real bitch.
Yeah, Mother Nature.
She usually is.
Yeah,
Oh.
she was today. Nicole. But hey, everybody, you guys have a great weekend. I appreciate you guys all for hanging out here and being a part of it. Congrats on us for making it 1.1 on YouTube,
Yeah.
2.1 on Facebook. We're blew right by 6,500 on TikTok, and we're closing in on 4,500 on. We're like 8 followers away from 4,500 on Instagram. So been a really fun week. We've had a lot of growth. Thank everybody that's new to the Dude Network that's on here hanging out. We appreciate
Like,
you.
share, follow.
Like, share, follow if you like the Bockery. And remember, we are R squared, real and relatable. Here on the
Rated
Dude.
R.
Rated R.
Squared.
R squared. With a hand brush too above it, like a periodic table shirt coming in development. We're on it. You guys are all awesome. We will talk to y'all later. Doobie, kill it tomorrow. Sell out before noon so you can get back in time for the rest of the weekend. We appreciate you all. Nombre, you're awesome. Rev, thank you again for your service. You're the best. We don't deserve you. And John Z, you're awesome too. Red Staple Productions in the house. We'll see you when we see you later.